Hello, guys, and welcome. It's been a while. I know it's been a while. How's it going, everyone? Zake here, and today we're streaming a little bit of OG Oblivion before the remake comes out. So, without further delay, let's begin. And I am extremely scared today to stream this. Why, you may ask? Zake, why are you scared to stream this today? Why are you afraid to do this scene? Well, if you look at the goal that I have there, it's unrealistic, but if for some insane reason someone decides to torture me, if someone hates my guts that much, you have the right to. You have the right to. What's the thing called? How can I put this? You have the right to make me not play the remastered. Oh, that would be so bad. I mean, I would be happy, but it would be so bad. Like, imagine depriving me from the remastered. You know what? I'll even throw in like the thing. I can't watch anything or do anything with the remastered until Sky Oblivion comes out. All right, I was doing this quest.
Any
This is a
luck
boring
yet?
one. Oh! You're saying why would I do this to myself? Well, the answer is simple. I don't think I'm gonna do this to myself. You know why I don't think that's gonna happen to me? Folks? Because no one's gonna be donating $5,000.
Any luck yet? Hello. Are you accusing? How dare you accuse? Until your return.
Alright, this quest didn't work out, so I'm just gonna leave and do a different quest.
What is it? What do you want, Ashbourne?
Hello.
Evening.
Any luck yet?
Where is the kitchen? Okay, I'll do it. The kitchen area should have something on the
Oh,
Oh, hello. Is that you, Tarp?
yep.
It's
Just for a
you.
minute. Just for a minute.
Hi.
I think I'm doing something with my friend in a minute, but thought I might as well join on because of, the news.
Yes, I heard the news. By the way, did you see the challenge that I'm doing to myself? By the way, can you check if the stream's working? My OBS is acting weird.
Hang on. It was working a second ago. Let me double check.
It's working fine so far.
Working. It's working.
Oh,
Okay, good.
It's
OBS
fine.
is lying to me again. Anyway,
Any luck yet?
there's a South Tower, the Great Hall. I'm trying to
Oh
find
yeah,
the kitchen.
I'm really excited for tomorrow.
I'm actually gonna stream it if
Really
you want to
excited
join.
for tomorrow. I
I'm
don't
actually
know.
gonna stream
I'll
myself
probably
watching
be
the
too.
showcase.
I'll probably be too. I don't know. I'll be too freshly awake for that.
Me too, but
I'll be watching.
you know, it's kind of
live. Yeah.
like, oh my god, dude, this is like the biggest Elder Scrolls event for a while. And no, I'm sorry, Legends and Castles do not count.
Let's see.
You gotta admit.
Greetings,
Legends
investigator.
Let's hear it.
Aha! There we go. I
Where-
found
where
paint
was it?
stains and paint footprints. Okay, I have enough clues to make an accusation. By the way, so please, Tarf, check out what the goal is.
How
What?
are you?
No, I saw. I read.
Saw Velas deal with the Grey Mare again today. Hasn't been
Oh,
the
that would
same
be so
since
bad.
his boys took
But you know
off.
what? If we don't reach it, I get to
Heard any
key.
news
Like,
on the other
if we
brothers?
get to
I'm so curious.
$4,099,
Good day.
I'll still
away.
play it and keep them.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm
again.
so
I hope your
curious
search
what
for the
everything's gonna
painting
look
goes
like.
well.
Just in terms of like even just enemy designs and like how much will change, how much will be the same. Like, will there be any restored content? Will there be any like removed little details? Were any like edits? Will what was I saying?
Are you
There looks
accusing
like there
me
might
of
be a
taking
few
the
new
painting?
items and things for all we know, like some new armor sets for like
You
deluxe
have
edition or
strong
whatever.
evidence,
There's
but
like
I
a
do not
Daedric
trust
horse
you enough
armor,
to
just
speak
as
true my
like extra
motivations.
horse armors besides just to steal an elven.
I see.
So,
It looks like there'll be a couple new things. So
thank
again, I
you.
wonder,
How
like I said,
kind.
how much
Are
will
you
it? Will it just be like random
very
items, or is
well?
it going to be
I
like
confess
little
to
mini
the
quests
crime.
like they did for
But please
Skyrim Anniversary
understand,
Edition and stuff?
I only did
I'm
it out of
wondering,
the
like,
great
yeah,
love I
what's
had in my
is there going to
heart for
be
Count
anything
Volga.
new? Is
It was
Manny
I that
Marco
painted
still
that
going to look
portrait.
like a
When the Count was
Muppet?
lost, the Countess spent so much time
I
with
wonder
it that I
how it's so
became
going to
jealous.
happen.
I
It's
had to
gonna
have the
go.
painting back, so I decided to steal it, then hide it behind the painting
We'll
in
have a
my
lot of cut
quarters.
content that's coming.
I'm ashamed of my crime, but ready to face what fate
Again, we
has
don't
in
know.
store
Like,
for
it
me.
was just 1 or 2 leaks mentioned some restored cut content.
We've already been through
And
this, and I
the only
admitted
things I
my
can think
guilt.
of, being conservative, there was
I
the
am
whole Goblin
undone.
Wars mechanic, which was never fully implemented, where you can get the goblins to fight each other. There was.
I mean, if we see the goblins on the screenshot, that
again.
means they
No,
might
no,
have
no.
implemented it.
That I know that, but like the goblins are already fully
away.
implemented, but that doesn't mean anything about the Goblin Wars specific mechanic.
Blade and bone.
There's also
Speak to me.
a holidays add-on that was planned that they recorded all the dialogue for, where people would wish you like a happy heart stay and stuff, and like might have been like some decorations on certain days and things. They might actually implement that since they already have the voice acting. There was a whole cut quest, which is like still like
you have
implement. I
returned
think in
from
some
your
other
investigation,
languages, like
and
the
I'm
rumors
eager
and
to
stuff,
hear the
other language
results.
versions, like
did
certain
you
elements of it
accuse?
are still present. And in the English game, there's still like a banner on the wall about the quest. It's a guy who thinks like his ancestors were ogres, and
Well,
you got
I've
to like
played it in the
save
Russian
him.
version. I've played it in the Russian version. I can tell you
Yeah.
about it.
It really is in the Russian version.
Yes. I accuse.
I'm
See,
shocked
yeah, it's
to hear of
interesting. It is
Chanel's
interesting
crime.
that it's still
She's
implemented in
always
other
been
versions.
such a nice member of our court. But I see that your evidence is without question. She shall be banished from Castle Coral and stripped of her duties. However, I am not without pity, and therefore she shall not be jailed. But she is never to set foot in Coral again. Congratulations on a job well done. As a reward, please accept this bounty of gold and gems.
So like you
You've earned
you
it.
absolutely remember that quest is playable, unmodded.
Yes.
Farewell.
It's
Right.
been years. It's been since 2010, but I remember it. For the most
What?
part, yes. It could be Pablo's suggestion, but I definitely remember playing it. Like her husband gets lost or whatever, and like we had to
Yeah,
find a
exactly.
bunch
Yep,
of ogres in
that's
the
the one.
cave. All right, so what else are you hoping for with the
Well, I was just trying to think. Yeah, I don't know in particular. It sounds like all the old DLCs will be present, though. There's a chance things like Shivering Isles that might not be at launch. That's just a hunch I have. That it's gonna be like included if you buy the deluxe edition. Like you'll get it like a season pass, but it might not be in at launch. Is my guess.
And I wonder
We
if
saw
they're gonna
in
make.
one of the leaks.
I wonder if they're gonna make like paid mods or at least like mods in general. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. I hope there'll be some support. But what was I about to say is we saw in one of the screenshots that besides the horse armor being present in like the deluxe page or whatever,
Mhm.
and one of the leaked screenshots, you can see Frostcrack's fire. So
Yeah,
that
I
confirms,
saw that,
like,
yes.
all that definitely confirms that all the, you know, the minor DLCs are in, like the houses and stuff. I'm hoping they'll be a little better integrated. You know, like they don't all give it to you when you exit the sewer. Like, Skyrim Anniversary Edition fixed that, where, like, a lot of those official Creation Club add-ons just gave you the quest right as you installed, but then Anniversary Edition made it so you could get all the quests by finding notes and stuff throughout the world. So I wonder if they'll change that.
Yeah, I do agree, Seaward. The leveling here is insane. I tried to reach level 15 so I could do all the date requests, but I couldn't make it in time. I got busy and everything got... I was trying to beat this game completely before the remake came out, but I'm gonna try and do what's best. Hold on. What is this? Ooh. Alright, let's do this one. Go to the Shivering Isles real quick. Yeah, speaking of Shivering Isles, I wonder how that's going to look like.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Though, yeah, again, my personal hunch, we saw on, like, the leaked mock-up... Oh, hi, Connor.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
We saw in the leaked mock-up
Thank
that
you for
Shivering Isles
warning
is
me that
definitely
Connor
part of
is
it.
here. Otherwise, it would have been like...
Yeah, I literally did that because I knew he was gonna try and scare you or something. 'Cause I shouted to him right when I got in here.
Don't jinx it with the title, LOL. Well, I'm not gonna jinx it, but you can jinx it for me. Just for $5,000, you can prevent me from playing the remake until Oblivion comes
But
out.
yeah, all DLC to be in the remake, but my personal hunch is that it's not all gonna be launch, and it's gonna be like the season pass is gonna have a bit of a. I mean, the deluxe edition is gonna have a bit of a season pass element where I don't know. I'm not sure. Just a hunch. My feeling is they're not done with Shivering Isles yet, and they're gonna add it as like an update with the deluxe edition. Because again, we saw on the deluxe edition, like the little mock-up, there's a little Shio, a blurry little Shio, and a blurry Pelinal or Divine Crusader armor.
Dude, this
so,
is like
those are definitely a thing.
Do we know how much it's gonna be yet?
It's gonna be at the higher end, I think. I maybe
my God,
heard somewhere,
those
but
I am so tired of this.
I think it's gonna be at least 60 for like the base game.
For a remake? Oh yeah, okay. I ain't
Well,
paying
actually,
that. Sorry, Bethesda.
To be honest,
you failed me too many times.
I haven't actually seen. I'm pretty sure this is just vibes, but it's just looking at it. I'm guessing. Also, did you hear about the file size? The file size is
120 gigs.
It's very much the Western game dev was here meme.
Oh God, what is it like 70 gigabytes or some crap?
120 gigabytes.
Okay.
It's a chunky.
Yeah,
it's a chunker.
No, this is gonna bankrupt them at that point.
Connor.
I know it's gonna sell.
Connor, if you
like,
can,
yeah,
I don't want it to. If it sells, they're gonna keep going higher and higher and higher.
It's gonna succeed.
Somebody needs to take a stand at some point.
It's going to succeed. And Connor, here's the thing. What's it called? I'll make you an offer at some point. Like I'm gonna get it for myself, but I'll make you an offer for it, for you to get it. Just what's it called? Because it's gonna be a video. I already can tell. Like all of my best videos in the past like 2 times is the Oblivion remake stuff. If you know what I'm saying. So we might need, like, if I can't constantly stream it, I need someone else to constantly stream it. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, fair.
Wait, they killed her? They did.
Oh. Who killed her? And the guy, yeah.
I've never seen this happen before. Like, they killed her. Sindawi's notebook. Hold on.
Who's they?
People she was using. But people is a very strong word, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway. The sun listens to my greenness, but where did the moon frown? The sky is empty of children, and earth eats strawberries. Yet, why do the worms taste of bitter plum? Everyone is bereft of spores, or the spores are devoured us, and all we are left with nothing, or everything inside us, though we find ourselves swimming in a rock where strange things remain, things fall outside of their own selves, let alone from each of us. Why play the paintbrush against her? She always stands close to being far away, and what of the farm then? Shall it twinkle in a breeze of lyricism? How should I know? Tarp, you take it away. Continue.
What? Oh, wait. Hang on. I don't... Where are we? How should I know? What I do know is this. The grass drinks flower dust like a glass bead swallowed, tastes nothing like water. And furthermore, wherever one finds the absence of something, that something surely exists someplace else. Or else how could it be absent? There is wisdom in this. Yes, and everything has its place, and every place has its thing belonging to it. It is the way of all things, even those misplaced know where they belong. They long to be. That is the whole point of belonging. If not, and yet we are never so... Is this going anywhere? Okay, continue. So lonely as the stars, as when we find ourselves possessed of love, of death, of what then? Life. Sorry, I'm not invested.
I'm not sure if it's going anywhere. Hold on.
I don't think it's going, even though they exalt me. But I love this. I don't. No, we're not reading it.
Oh boy, that's a lot.
That's literally just rambling. I'm not. Also, wow, I looked up the quest immediately after you said the people thing, and I was like, oh, come on, man.
But by the way, speaking of like.
Have you accomplished the mission?
I didn't accomplish any mission.
I knew someone would be able to kill her eventually. Shh.
Well, clearly you did.
Here, take this. I don't need its protection against her mind control anymore. Go now. Pretend we don't know each other.
I thought you were being that deep for a second, but you were reading.
Excellent. Let me see that. Aha! It's right here, written in her own hand. She is planning to murder us all. I knew it. I'll hold on to this. You don't want to get caught by the authorities with it, do you? I suppose I should give you something in exchange. Here, this book might be of use to you. Now leave before someone sees us talking. Go. Go.
That was weird. How?
Yeah.
I really don't get it. Like, what? She just croaked.
I think so. Like some animal, some creature must have just murdered her, like just coincidentally, and it just lined up.
Let's see what's going on in her house. Let's see if we can get anything. Yeah, I'll do some Shivering Isles quest today, maybe. Let's see if, well...
What was I think? But yeah, I said, yeah, again, just my vibe, I don't think it's gonna have Shivering Isles Nights of the Night at launch. That's literally just a vibe. I don't know why. But like I said, we do see, by the looks, it is gonna have stuff like Frostcrag Spire.
So I don't think it's going to have... People are saying it's gonna, like, impact the modding scene. I heard rumors it might not have mods.
How's it gonna... Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, is that it might, depending on how Unreal Engine it is and how, like, controlled it is, it might not be it.
Official
moddable,
mod support.
At least not in the same easy
yes.
way. Yeah.
But isn't
I'm
it
sure
Bethesda
no matter
game
what,
without mods? So, yeah, this is what I was planning on, like, making a video about, and, like, maybe not even using Dagoth for it, like...
That is the one thing I'm really hoping, is, like, especially since it's you know, a third-party company, I hope there are a decent amount of, like, you know, bug fix type stuff. Like, that's like a bare minimum you'd expect. Because even Skyrim Special Edition fixed some bugs from, like, OG Skyrim and stuff like that. Even, like, the Anniversary Update did.
But still, the modders do a better job.
What? I mean... Oh, you were saying still. Oh, yes, I understand what you mean now. I'm just still hoping... Again, ironically, because it's a third party, I have more faith in them patching bugs than if just Bethesda was doing it.
It just works! Did you see the utter madness I came up with yesterday?
I think it's all a bit.
Probably
Connor,
not. What do you mean?
Did you see the other
Was
The
it
video, the AI video he did.
the showcase?
of? Oh, the showcase? No, I saw the Todd Howard one. Oh, is that the one you're talking about? The
Yes.
short that was just Todd Howard?
Yes.
Yeah, that
No,
one was
no,
funny.
not the short, not
I
the short,
stand
the
ready,
full
Lord.
video of that.
There was a fuller video of it.
Oh,
Dude,
I haven't seen that one yet.
watch it, please.
Yes.
It's only 2 minutes. It's insane.
All
I
right,
know
all
when
right,
I
hold on,
when I
hold
was
on,
on,
hold on.
I wasn't even on school when I made this.
Are you? Blessings of the... It's just one more way they try to get me to get all special in the head, right? Make me sleep outside and everything. I don't belong here, really. What I
But yeah,
would
it's
do
a,
for a warm
Again, I really don't know the price, but I'm
Soon
guessing
I'll
I'm
be
I'm gonna be
as soon as
down
I
at
feel
least
like
$60, and
how to
I'm buying the
without
deluxe
them.
edition.
Same.
Why would he want to trade
Again, because again,
places?
with
A
Wiki
bit
stuff especially,
unfit.
I'm gonna want to like comb it for like
Yes?
any new stuff or
We
differences, or like
understand each-
screenshots of the
Why
enemy
would he
redesigns and stuff.
See you later.
He might not like it, but he's all we got. Did you write that?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Fimian hungry.
Yeah, I saw it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. in a bit.
Sausages.
That was a good one.
Yes? I have idea for you. But first, sweet roll for Fimian. Sweet roll for Fimian. Idea for you. Sweet roll.
Hey guys, I don't have a sweet roll for you.
No sweet roll for Fimian? No
is
answer
this
to
Fimian?
problem.
Yeah,
Again, I
Fimian,
can't hear anything.
one
Just
of the
voice
best.
acting.
Goodbye.
Fimian.
One of the best.
I stand ready, Lord.
Where can I find?
Yeah,
sweet
I don't
roll?
understand why Discord is doing that to Oblivion. I hope it doesn't do that when you start streaming Oblivion Remastered, because that'll be really annoying.
No, I don't think that's gonna be the case.
That would be. I really don't think that's gonna happen.
Man, if that happens,
Yeah,
I'm
before-
calling them out. I'm calling them out. I'm
They're,
gonna be like, okay, you're
they're
charging.
remastering like a very.
Again.
By the way, did
We
you
were
see?
talking about the low.
Connor, did you see
the
all
low end.
the like insane things that Google VO is doing? With
No.
Emil?
No, I haven't.
Oh, Emil.
No, look at the video there. Like, just watch it, dude. It's
Oh, you mean the one?
Yeah,
you mean where he's like walking around with a
sword.
Oh, that was Emil. Oh, I didn't piece that together.
Sing for
What was I
big
saying?
I actually,
Okay, let's think about-
so I actually like said divisive writing. I didn't like crap on it this time because I think you're right,
What was I-
Tarf. I don't think
Yeah.
Guys, controversial opinion, but Emil, yes.
I don't think it is
I
that
don't think Emil
controversial.
is the devil.
No, actually, it is controversial. Chat, do you agree with me?
Because yeah, you got-
Liking Emil is extremely controversial. Is it? Chat, agree with me now.
Again, I wanna catch my train of thought again. I was about to say to Connor right before you joined, we were talking about a couple of the leaks were talking about at least some restored cut content for the remaster, and we were talking about the lower end of what that could be, and it was stuff like there was an ogre quest that was unimplemented in like most versions of the game, and there was like the Goblin Wars mechanic which is broken, and there was a little holidays add-on where people would like wish you a certain holiday like Heart's Day when it was happening in game, and there'd be like decorations and things.
Oh,
But,
they're
like,
gonna do that in the Oblivion Remaster?
No, that's
Oh.
no. We were talking potentially. Those are all cut content. Oh, sorry. 1 second.
Oh, it was cut content that was already supposed to be here, so it might come back? Oh, interesting.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. I think I was being a little loud.
No problem. So you're saying that it was cut content in Oblivion already, and that they might
Yes.
bring it back?
Those were all
Nice.
stuff those were all stuff that was essentially finished, but like unimplemented, so to say.
I don't think it's. By the way,
Those
like,
would be if there was again if the leaks are correct and they're restoring any cut content. Those would be some of my first guesses.
Stay for
But at the higher end and the much more
thirsty?
unlikely end,
I can
there
help
were
with
supposedly you probably heard this. There was once a point in Oblivion's development, fairly late in development, where there was going to be an arena in every city and they recorded some of the dialogue and a lot of stuff from it. They actually did a lot of dialogue and stuff for it, but
At your command, Lord
they had to cut it
Showbread.
in the end because of disk space on Xbox at the time. So that's very, very
Have you found me
unlikely.
a safe
But
place?
it's entirely possible they still have
don't
all the
tease
assets
me.
and voice acting for that, and they possibly
Goodbye.
could restore that. But I would not bet on that.
I see.
But like I said, on the lower end, again, if they are restoring any cut content, those first few things I mentioned would be my best. The holidays thing, the one ogre quest where like a guy thinks like his ancestor was an ogre and you have to
Do
save
you
him.
guys think it's coming
And
out
the
tomorrow?
whole goblin and the whole broken goblin wars mechanic where you can cause goblins to fight each other by like placing shaman staffs in certain places. That was never like fully working.
I get it, but do you guys think it's coming out tomorrow? By the way, also, people watching, if you like the
do.
stream and you would like to see more Oblivion, including the remake, which you will see, I will stream in the evening because I have classes in the afternoon. I was hoping it comes out today so I could play it like for 7-8 hours today, but I can't. So, no problem. I'll just, once I'm done with the stream, I'll do the homework and whatever. I'm not gonna do much tomorrow. I was just gonna come home and just start playing the remake if it comes out. But I don't think it's coming out. Controversial opinion, guys. I think they're gonna announce it, but it's coming out in June.
I think it's tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna be June. I think it's either coming out tomorrow or it's coming out like a few weeks after.
A few weeks
Those are-
after, I
don't think it's.
Tomorrow, I'm not sure. Because it's gonna be like...
So far, we've had multiple reliable leakers in the past saying it's releasing on the week specifically of the 21st, not necessarily the 21st. And we had one guy come forward and say, "No, it's tomorrow, for sure." Now, but
So
like
like a
again,
Friday?
it's leaked. It's leaked. No, I mean literally either. Again, like most things, I'm just saying with the combination of factors, I think it's just gonna be tomorrow. From like the various leaks over the past couple weeks. Cool trophy room. Knight of Order helmet.
Yes.
Never saw that.
I'm trying to find the
to the
sweet
House
rolls
of Mania.
that I can give to Fimian. If there are no sweet rolls here, I'll have to probably go back to Cyrodiil. I don't see any sweet rolls here, which is insane. Yeah, I can't believe I beat all the DLC of this before like the release of
It's
this.
just... Yeah. Hope's dead.
Greetings, my lord. I am at your service.
So, what does everyone think in the chat? Do you think it's coming out tomorrow, or the week off, or June? Because there's also rumors of June. Now, you remember people said, hey, it's coming out today, but instead it's just they announced it today officially. If you know what I'm saying.
To be honest, from what I remember, most people were saying the week of the 21st, and like one or two guys were saying the 21st. Which, like, given like sources, I could see that being confused easily with the announcement being today.
I see.
But like, I don't know. I'm still fair. I'm like 80%. It's gonna be tomorrow.
All right, we're probably gonna have to go back to.
But again, I could be
and get a
wrong.
Sweet roll there, and then come back to Shivering Isles. Why does it have to be so common?
What reeks of suspicion? Aimless Savant, what reeks of suspicion? That it releasing tomorrow? Because again, we have the thing at...
Hey guys, I have another
Was it
controversial take. Are you ready?
What is it?
Connor, are you ready for this one?
I'm bracing. Go
I think
ahead.
he muted.
The Oblivion remake is not real. It doesn't exist. They're just going to be like, thank you so much. We apologize. It's just such a rumor that got out of control. But here's the Elder Scrolls 6. I'm just kidding, no.
Oh my god! Okay, if they pulled that, okay, then I would throw money at them. If they went, nah, just kidding, we were raising hype for Sky Oblivion, we're actually releasing Elder Scrolls 6 this year, I would die. That would be totally redeemable, because that means not only did they support a third-party remake, but they also said, and for everybody who thinks we were working on useless stuff, guess what? You were wrong. Like, that would be a Chad move. That would be an absolute Chad move.
So you're gonna post memes of Todd with Giga Chad face.
Who's gonna be mad at them at that point? You still get an Oblivion remake in the form of Sky Oblivion, and now you're getting Elder Scrolls 6 as well. No one's gonna fault them. They're gonna be like, wow, that was a really good prank. Like, at that point, it's acceptable, you know?
April Fool.
Yeah.
I need to find a sweet roll, please.
I do think. Why would they shadow drop a project? That's my suspicion. That's just something that kind of happens sometimes. This whole shadow drop thing. I mean, and again, there is a conspiracy that the leaks were intentional. Like
By the way, the hype is almost as high. Actually, I would say higher than when Skyrim came out right now, because there's so much more attention on it. Like, the internet was developed in 2011, but not super developed.
I swear Todd even, like, said something once where he'd love to be able to just announce a game
Yes, he did.
and then just, like, say it's out. He literally said that once. And they literally could just here. That's the thing, though. Like, why hold back?
He's going to be like, hello, it's me, Todd.
We saw, I think there was a leaked even thumbnail for this, and it doesn't look like Todd, but there's a chance Todd could appear in it, but I don't know. I don't think Todd's just gonna show up in it.
He's going to be...
Aimless Savant. Aimless Savant, in this case, the leaks were literally just true. Like,
Okay,
we literally
guys,
they were literally just on the website.
Can you guys post the Discord link in the chat so I could pin it?
Yes, on it now.
Either
yeah,
that or the
thank
Twitch
you,
link, I don't know. Twitch also works, I don't know. Which one do you want? Discord is to get more people into the Discord.
For right now, let's do Discord. Alright, I saw it.
Yeah, Connor, what's it called? I might make a tax deductible sacrifice so you could basically
be able to stream it while you're asleep,
or in class,
or in class,
or
that's fair.
Getting doing finals, because this is a very busy time in the semester.
All right,
One
that's
thing we're
cool.
talking about-
If it does come out and you want to get it for me, then yes, I agree to. When I have free time and you are busy, I will stream for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That is an acceptable
currently-
offer.
Ned's Pink Spot has a question, but they haven't asked it yet. They just said they have a question, so ask your question.
Hello,
Ned's
Sniper
Also, I was a
Shuffle.
Pink Spot. Good lord, what a
I was also
freaking
gonna
username.
say. Also, yeah, UESP is trying to figure out how exactly to handle the remaster, but we kind of got to see the remaster first
I
before we
pinned
know.
the wrong message.
In terms of
Hello, Jerry. How's it
UESP.
going? Anyway, guys, what do you recommend I get a sweet roll? I'm trying to find a sweet roll. I cannot find a freaking sweet roll. So I can complete that.
You may have to teleport to the Imperial City and go to one of the inns.
For instance, I was about to say, we handle Skyrim and Skyrim Special Edition in the same sort of namespace, and we just kind of specify the little differences when it's relevant. But, like, yeah, Oblivion Remaster is a lot different, but, like, at the same time, if pretty much everything is mechanically the same, and you just be copying the same pages with new images, at a certain point, wouldn't it be more cost-effective to just, have the single page and just have multiple different, like, images and things?
Yeah, that's what I would say. That would be my vote. If it's big enough change to consider, like, rewriting certain lore aspects, then yeah, go for a new page. But if it's just like, oh, this quest is exactly the same except it looks better,
isn't even about,
like,
yeah, this isn't about lore pages. This is just about game documentation.
Yeah, that's my question. Why are the sequels so
We're
rare?
talking about gameplay stuff.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, again, it's.
Like
I said, if the
you're
quest is
freaking
all the
children.
same dialogue, all the same general progression, having like an Oblivion remaster version of it might not be necessary.
How about... No, never mind. No, I'm gonna contain my impulses.
Yeah, what was I about to say?
Annoying creatures. Anyway.
Good news from
Yeah, I'm not anticipating much. I'm not anticipating much in the way of lore
Fresh
conflicts,
game.
because we already kind of have examples of this. Like, actually, the original version of Arena versus the version you can get
Well
on
met.
Steam now, which is the Deluxe Voiced
Farewell.
Edition, technically has a lot of little differences, and we just kind of, you know, we've just always kind of reconciled that. We've always either said, we just either combined the information, or we'd, in the lore sense, I mean, or we'd say, oh, in one account of events, this happened, but in another account of events, this happened. You know, we always treat it with the unreliable narrator, either way. So, like, I'm not anticipating much issues in lore
Welcome.
documentation.
Need a bite to eat? Maybe something to wash
Fair.
it down with?
Guys, I found a sweet cake with
it will
a
be
sweet
nice.
roll.
Darn it. It would be nice. It will be nice to have a lot more images, because we'll
Take
have
care.
both the original Oblivion images of things and the remaster versions on lore pages and things. Especially if, like I said, things,
Look at
if
the
some of the looks
muscles
are
on
like outright better, like some NPCs, it would be nice to have, like, you know, a picture of a character like Akato, and he doesn't look like a potato.
Oh, hello.
I mean, I did
A major
identify
character like that,
this
and have a-
Oblivion, but
No, I know what I mean, but I'm saying, well, you can't use a mod for a EUESP lore page though.
I see.
Like, if,
Oh,
it's like
right,
you
all
look at
right.
this big lore
Tarkus is
figure-
like rubbing his hands, go like, I'm gonna write some UASP articles.
Yes? What do you want?
Again,
I'm not
that's the
judging
thing,
you
though.
for it.
I'm not
Actually-
anticipating.
Actually,
I'm not anticipating much in the way of new articles, because, like, again, so much is going to be the same. It's just going to be additions to existing articles for the most
what
part.
if they
I'm
add
sure there's going to
extra
be new items
content?
like a lot.
That's not.
No, I'm
cut.
saying, but that would likely be added again, still just in the Oblivion game space. It would just be treated almost like a DLC would.
Welcome to the
Kind of like,
folding.
again, how, like,
Let's
Skyrim
do
Special
business.
Edition and Regular Edition have different DLCs because of Anniversary Edition DLCs.
Guys, I
Hello,
got a
But, like,
friends
free
of
it
roll.
just goes to Skyrim,
Good day.
even though it's technically only for Special Edition. Just because there's not... We'll have a page for the remaster, like, they're just talking about what's different, but otherwise, all the individual, like, quest pages and things will likely be pretty much the same, just with new images and, like, minor discrepancies mentioned. It's like, I doubt it's going to change that much, unless it really is from the ground up, like, mechanically that different.
I see.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just, until we see it, we won't truly know how to handle it, but we're just assuming it's going to be like that, where we won't have to make a whole namespace, as it's called. Like, Oblivion Mobile is a different namespace from Oblivion, because that's literally just a different game. Like, in every way. You know, Oblivion Mobile. That little, like, phone game. Even though it's technically, you know, but it's, that's a whole different game mechanically, and, like,
Why can't
technically,
they
but it's
understand
just the story of Oblivion. Well, though technically, one interesting thing, it has like a unique side quest or two to itself, and you could just kind of insert that into Oblivion and just, you know, like in terms of lore, you can just say, oh, the hero come out did this once.
Your humble servant, my lord.
I'm trying to find.
The only really interesting little tweak is since it's a mostly linear game, they just have it so you just get Azura Star and there isn't a choice of like which
It
artifact
has a
you do.
big problem.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
we just have it so
I don't know exactly what the
and
problem
it's just like a dungeon
but
to the
it's safe
star.
to say
So like
Iril
we
is
reconcile
making
it
a
by
huge
describing the Azura
fuss
Star
over it.
quest as the Oblivion quest happens.
Iril owns
Then
a
they
magic
go
shop
into a
in
cave to
town
retrieve the
called
star,
Iril's
as happens in
Mysteries.
Oblivion Mobile.
If you
But
want to
then
know
we
more,
add, but other
I'd
accounts
suggest
said
you
he could have
ask
used
him
any of the
yourself.
artifacts. But that's just how we phrase
The
it on the
young
Azura
folk
Stars
just don't
page.
appreciate a good stick anymore.
That's just how we've always handled stuff. We just always, like I said, we'll describe a whole quest and stuff, but then we'll say, but this could have happened because there was multiple choices.
I see.
In the lore pages, not the gameplay pages. Like, every Dark Brotherhood Skyrim thing, like the Emperor, we technically, even though it's basically canon that the Dark Brotherhood questline happened, we have to specify, but other accounts say they destroyed the Dark Brotherhood, or something like that. Because that's an option.
I stand ready, Lord.
Just as a little disclaimer, but we'd cover the more complete version first, and just add a disclaimer that like, oh, but this couldn't have this maybe didn't happen.
Oh, there we go. Finian, thank God.
Your lips to his ears.
All right, I think I gotta hop off
Yes?
already.
I have
I'm watching
idea
something
for
with a
you.
friend.
But first, sweet roll for Finian.
All right. See you guys.
Thanks for all the
I don't
info.
need you in a minute.
Idea for you.
See ya.
No problem.
Sweet roll.
See ya.
Yes, here, take the sweet
Sweet
roll.
roll for Finian. Yummy and dummy.
Always
Answer for
the
you.
sweet roll.
Problem solved.
Is the AI, how is the AI going to be handled?
He say no crazy.
Is it identical
But
or
he
vastly
is.
stripped back?
He say
I
he
assume that the AI is
away
going to be updated.
far.
I don't think they're
Your
going to
friends
try
sleep
to
there,
sell
and
the
Ungo
game
goes.
on the
But
previous
Finian
AI.
don't think Ungo really leave.
I have a feeling they.
You make Ungo go
I have a
away
feeling they're
faster.
just going to go ahead and be like,
He won't
yeah,
leave
no.
without his lucky grapes.
And we have
Can't
self-aware AI
That's
now.
right.
You can talk to some
He's
of the
back to you.
characters. Real
If
time.
he's still no go, make
Don't get me
Ungo
started on
crispy
self-aware
with
AI.
Fire spell. Then glaze. Then eat him like a giant sweet
Wait, what?
roll. Sweet roll. Bye.
You're going to have to be more specific when you're trying to get me to react because I cannot hear the characters.
He was like saying sweet roll.
Oh.
Hold on.
What is it now?
I have your lucky grapes.
I've been looking for those. I thought Finian stole them thinking he could eat them, but I could never prove it. Thank you for returning them. Well, it sounds fishy, but I suppose I can trust you. I'm sure I'll regret this later, but yeah. Sure, fine. I'm tired of sleeping outside. Tell him I'll sleep in his bed, and he can sleep in mine. Bye.
Man, so, one thing I'm worried about, though, is, like, what's gonna happen to the modding scene. I don't think it's gonna... I don't think there's mod support. I'll be honest with you, Connor. Unless we
What, for the remaster?
Yeah, I'll be very mad, but...
Probably not.
Have you
I
found
mean,
me a
not
safe place
certainly not
outside to sleep
immediately.
No, but if it's immediately, I'll be so, like, happy. Because you know how many insane mods are gonna come out before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Obli Sky. We're gonna get an Obli Sky, well, not Sky Oblivion, but like Obli Rim or whatever before we get Elder Scrolls 6.
You found a place for me to sleep? Outside under the stars, too small to fall and hurt me? Excellent, excellent. Tell me more.
Switch places with Ungor.
Really? And it's a safe place? Not at the bottom of a tall wall? Oh, that's a great idea. That sounds perfect. Well, I guess if he's not afraid of the walls falling on him, he won't care when they do. Can't save everyone, can we? Oh, yes, my pardons. But what can I give you?
Gold?
Oh, here, take this scroll. I was going to use it when the walls fell on me and I got trapped, but now I don't need it anymore.
What? Burst of might, I see.
Bye.
Yes? What is it?
Alright, let's do the other quest with the Brainstorming. Again, Shivering Isles, though, this is what I'm looking most forward to in the remake. I think it's gonna hold off very well in this era, too. Like, in our timeline. Hello, Stolas. Stolas says, the Oblivion Remake art looks really unprofessional. BJ Seymour says, hope the guards are still irrationally determined to follow me to the edge of the province to capture me. Hey.
Oh, and Adam asked if there's going to be mod support. Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, for Sky Oblivion.
There is going to be
Yes, Sky Oblivion.
Oh, yeah, for Sky Oblivion. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
And this is why...
Yeah, it's the same engine. Sky Oblivion is going to have mods immediately because it's just the Skyrim engine.
So, and that's what might actually kill the remake once the thing comes out.
Which is why I'm probably not going to buy it. Like, if you want to get it for me, that's fine, but there is no way I can justify a price like that.
It's I can just if I get it for you, I can just do it as a tax write-off. If I don't get it to, it's gonna be like a Uncle Sam's gonna get that money from me anyway. So
fair.
Like last year I didn't make that much, and I could write off a lot of expenses because I did commission a lot of things for the channel, like videos and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I honestly feel like I honestly feel like, okay, chat. Oh God, where is she?
My lord, are you aware we are suffering a skooma shortage?
Yeah, and the price of eggs.
All right, it's about time. Give it me already.
Get your own skooma.
You don't know what it's like. I need the skooma. Take care.
Man, did they change your animations in this mod?
Oh.
They
that
did.
Does look a little... What the heck? Yeah, that's not... Okay.
Yeah, this is the mod list, and it's like it has a lot of mods, and this is like a vanilla plus game, but so they did this all minor things, if you know what I'm saying, which actually made.
What
this
are the
experience...
odds of Bethesda issuing a cease and desist on the Sky Oblivion?
None.
Probably nothing. I don't. Well, okay, fair enough. Stolaz, with Microsoft involved, maybe, but I don't think so. They would have said something by now.
Sky Oblivion says Bethesda has been
something by now.
supportive. The team.
Yeah. I really don't think, because here's the thing. They didn't do it when it was revealed. They didn't do it as it was being updated, and they didn't do it when they confirmed that it will be out this year. Which means if they do it after it releases, they're gonna lose their entire, whatever fan base has been clinging to them, they're gonna lose it. They'll lose me. If they do that, I won't buy Elder Scrolls 6. I'll assume that the series died at 5.
By the way, guys, if you want me to skip the remake and just play Sky Oblivion, oh yeah, and like I'll play the remake first. I'll have
They'll
to beat
drop
Sky
the
Oblivion.
C&D on the day before launch. We'll see. If they pull that, I'm officially done.
What?
I will not buy their products anymore.
No, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about my goal.
No, I'm talking to Stolaz.
Alright.
They're gonna pull a Nintendo.
No, Bethesda is not that kind
boy.
of company. They didn't do that to
I
more
hope
Oblivion.
Well, remember that Bethesda is now owned by Microsoft, so keep that
Still,
in mind.
I don't think Microsoft's gonna do that.
I
man.
understand that.
I think it's just
I don't
people-
either, but
People are assigning like a weird like thing to Bethesda. Yeah, they're not the best company, but I don't think they're that evil. If they do that, I'm gonna mock them relentlessly on this channel, relentlessly with using all my AI slob of BS. If you know what I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, it's a shame
what is
because
it you
you're
need?
not actually
Please, be
hurting
quick
the
about
company. You're
the
hurting
seconds
those
are
voice
ticking by
actors.
as we speak.
So like, it's like
there go several more.
it's hard to get back at Bethesda without
That
also
lout.
hurting other
Yes,
people.
he's a thorn in my side.
Is the
that
real
never
problem
seems
that
to
I
go
have.
away. I'd had his heart on a plate if I could. I wish he'd simply disappear from the streets of New Sheoth forever. Oh, look! Just talking about it has given me another grey hair.
Why do you hate him
For
so
one
much?
thing, he's a thief. But what irks me the most is that he's
Oh,
a
you're talking about
bad thief. Between my shop and a few others in Crucible, he's been caught stealing maybe a dozen times last month. Who has time for this sort of thing? I mean, at this rate, I'll grow old and die before he's out of our hair. I'll tell you what I tell anyone else who asks. Get rid of him for me and I'll make it worth your while. Do hurry. Time's wasting.
All right.
Please,
So how should we get rid of Brithaur, or whatever his name is? Oh, there he is.
Well, hello there. It's good to see such a well-equipped individual as yourself around these parts. But you look tired. Carrying all that gear will do that to you. I'd be glad to shoulder some of the burden, relieve you of that expensive stuff.
Expensive stuff.
Or is there something else I can take from that? I mean, help you with? Oh, how could anyone have a problem with me? Come now. What? I know what people say about me. I'm not completely stupid, you know. It's just that I like to collect things. All sorts of things. Shiny things, valuable things. I can't help myself. My collection is almost complete. All I need are 5 flawless pearls, and I'm done. How hard could that be?
What are the...
Beautiful gems, they are. They can be found all over the Shivering Isles, in treasure chests and the like.
Alright, I'll find him some pearls. Or should we just kill him?
I
What do you think?
Let's kill him.
Back off! I'm warning you.
Oh crap.
Oh, there you go.
Someone's
off.
been murdered.
Wait!
Run away! I'm sorry to bother you, Lord, but there seems to have been a misunderstanding. A small token of your appreciation might clear this up. Or perhaps it's better if we leave at this time. Very good, my lord. As you know, I must also take any items that might be considered stolen, in order to preserve the peace and justice of the realm.
Huh!
Please, follow me, and we'll have this matter cleared up in no time.
Dude, what the heck? So I've never been arrested as Sheogorath in like the Shivering Isles. That was funny.
Have you dealt with Brithaur? I'm not getting any younger here waiting for you. You must hurry and get rid of him.
If anything, they'll just drop an unnecessary update to both Old Oblivion and Skyrim. I think they can do that, yes.
So, you've dealt with the problem, eh? I like the sound of that. How do I know he won't come back?
You just have to trust him.
Very well. I don't take you for a liar. Here is your reward, as promised. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to things. Shoo! Scoot!
Alrighty, we got our gold. Dude, I took his heart.
Hello there! Have you reconsidered?
Ripped out the man's heart.
Zealots have
I'm just going to sell him Brithaur's heart. Hold on. Wait, he's not buying his heart? Oh well.
I'll see you soon. Or maybe...
I wonder if there are any other quests that I missed on Shivering Isles. If not, I'm just going back to... I'm going back to the mainland to do more questing. There's quite a few quests in Bruma. And most quests in Bruma are just like Nordic detective genre quests. So, what do you think was happening, Connor? What were they working on for the most part? Do you think this they started working on this when they heard about Oblivion, or how did it start? What do you think? Do you think it's a coincidence?
Well, Oblivion's been around for a very long time, so I don't think it's necessarily related. I think that's probably the most likely situation is they started it as soon as they realized that Starfield was a failure.
Yeah.
And they needed to get something out that would not be a failure. And so what they likely did was they paused production on Elder Scrolls 6 again,
welcome, friend.
and then worked on Oblivion Remaster because they knew that would at least maybe be a success.
I think it's going to be a success. Mixed, but mostly a success.
Can't you see that I'm upset?
Hey, can you see that she's upset?
I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Olaf, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too.
Okay.
Good riddance.
Let me go to the prison. I think the quest starts in the prison.
Good day.
Yeah, I want to do some of these quests so I can do. So, guys, everyone in chat, should we table the OG Oblivion, or should I still try and beat it at some point with the date requests? I think there might be no point, but maybe people disagree. I still like the game, but I think the remastered might take. Speaking of the whole thing, is it a remake or a remaster? What do you think?
Oh, it's probably just. I mean, I don't know. How do you even? Does it have? If it has the same engine and it has the same basic AI and it has the same voice acting, but it has upgraded graphics, I would consider that a remaster. If they changed everything but kept the same quest line and stuff, then I would call it a remake.
I think they might have changed everything. It's like the ship of I should make a video like calling the Oblivion Remaster Ship of Theseus.
The ship of Theseus, yes.
Yeah, isn't that?
Yes, that is
isn't
funny.
that when does the remaster become a remake?
I mean, it is a very genuine good question. Like, at what point do we go, wait a minute?
Yeah. Castle Brumo Barracks, and then I go to the jail. By the way, do you ever watch the, what's it called? Like the channels that show
Always a pleasure.
body cam footage and stuff? Sometimes? Does that pop up to you or no? Connor?
That one more time?
Police body cam footage. Do you ever like see any of those videos?
No, I don't think I have. Like, not many.
They
there may have been some.
Pop off. So,
You should have heard the cheer when you came.
visit the prisoner.
What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got to stay with you, so there isn't any funny business.
So the meme. You know, what I can make the AI do. Just like make like make body cam footage of like guards arresting. What's it called? Guards arresting like people in the Elder Scrolls, like in Dunmer and stuff.
Go away. Go away. You and Captain Bird sure gave them Daedra a good...
Anyway, so that's what I was
alone.
getting at. Connors, you know what I was getting at?
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
No.
So there was this video, and this lady says,
I haven't got all...
Are you gonna arrest me? Take me into custody. Take me into custody. And
Prisoners may not accept gifts.
Oh. I think I have seen something like
Yeah,
that.
and
I
like he
haven't
says,
done
no,
all
we're not
that.
arresting you now. You're not arresting me now?
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Now
Brainstorm
we're
on my watch. Confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine.
Oh, what's
It's
the
off
deal?
to
Okay.
jail.
Yeah, no, we're... has it
You
been
rot,
officially announced
criminal
yet?
scum.
It's supposed to be allegedly revealed tomorrow, I think.
not allegedly, confirmed by Bethesda.
Oh, okay, got it. There you go.
Go away.
How do I start this Jorund quest?
Listen, Stolaz, I was right there with you. I really didn't think this remake was actually real.
I told you. I told you it was real! But you didn't listen! Why didn't you listen? Yeah, no one believed it. I was like, no, it's coming out. I believe it.
I mean, it was just so, I don't know. I really didn't expect. I mean, I'm slightly happy. I'm a little
very
disappointed
happy.
that means. I'm disappointed that means they took all that time to remake an old game instead of
But it wasn't
doing their
Bethesda remaking
jobs.
it. It's Virtuos.
Yeah, well, it's still resources that could have been spent on Elder Scrolls 6. Look, I'm not super mad. I'm just frustrated.
Well, here's the other thing. I think they're also testing the waters. I don't think Bethesda is capable of developing the Elder Scrolls. I think Microsoft is really mad at them because of what's it called, Starfield. And if Virtuos does well, they might outsource Elder Scrolls 6 to them.
May I help you?
Because they might not have trusted Bethesda to remake Oblivion. I'm sorry, but why wouldn't Bethesda or like Obsidian or someone else like remake Oblivion? Like, they could have done it like easily and all that stuff, and they're just like,
Good afternoon.
no, Virtuos, you do it instead. We don't trust you. It's a trick. The Oblivion remake is actually a Starfield remake. Imagine if Microsoft replace... Yes! Imagine if they do replace the... What's it called? Connor, what are your thoughts?
Hello?
Good
My
afternoon.
thoughts currently?
Like, do you think Microsoft might be looking for someone else to take over the developments of Elder Scrolls 6?
Jeez. I don't know that they care enough for the franchise to not just drop it like a hot rock.
Well, if this explodes, if this blows up, they will care.
Hello and well met.
Because a lot of big streamers wanna play.
I'm really. Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend, Jorunda, has stolen some
that's
gold from her. And
true.
left her
I
penniless.
guess it's
Now
it's gonna
he's
depend.
in jail and she's destitute. Arnora and
This is the
Jorunda
quest,
were
okay.
once a happy
Got it.
couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all, poor thing.
Yeah, imagine if like Bethesda gets
Shadow.
liquidated, but like the other company that like starts making Elder Scrolls does a better job. I'm telling you, a lot of Bethesda stuff hinges on this remake, man. Yeah, Connor, after the stream, do you have a little bit of time?
Potentially, maybe. When are you gonna stop screaming?
No clue. Maybe after I do a few quests. Maybe like in
a ghost? Yeah, there's a ghost to your left. Okay, never mind. It's just somebody shooting at a target. No, it's just.
I wonder what happens if I stand here. Lady, what are you doing? Hey guys! Can someone explain? Wait, is it playing battle music?
Can't you see that I'm upset?
I couldn't tell when you were shocking me. I'm shocked. I am absolutely shocked. Aren't you shocked?
Truly.
I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me
I
recover
really
my
wish I could hear her
gold,
the
you may
freaking
find yourself
dialogue
earning
from the
some of it.
characters.
Listen to the... Okay.
I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more.
Sure.
All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in or are you out?
Should I say or should I go? Okay. Keep talking.
Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until
I will
last
be
year.
right back.
Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him.
What does this have to do with me?
Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it. He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
Alright, I guess we're gonna get arrested. I see that as I hear a cop car in the background. That's funny. Man, she did a number of me.
Hello.
By the way, guys, like the stream, join our Discord. Oblivion Remake stream tomorrow. And I'm going to be also watching the reveal if it comes out tomorrow. I kind of doubt it comes out tomorrow, but yes.
Prisoners may not accept gifts. I haven't got all day. Crime don't pay. Go bother some. I haven't got all day.
Let's see. Follow me.
Prisoners may not accept gifts. Don't get too close to the prisoners. Hey, come! Stop right there! Hope. By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs. I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem, and make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it. And once the Countess makes a ruling, there's no way it's changing. I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora.
What did Arnora do?
You want to know what happened? I'll tell you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing petty crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores, 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you.
I see. Welcome back.
Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City. We're talking serious gold, complete with armed escorts. I told her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want. So we did it. We ambushed
This game's
the
really
shipment.
dated, though.
Oh,
In the process,
yeah, for
Arnora
sure.
killed a guard.
For sure.
I told her to be careful and just knock them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Oh, there's no doubt she tipped them off. But I was one step ahead. I had moved the loot while she was away. My final revenge. Or was it?
Oh.
What kind of
The
awkwardness? What
awkwardness?
happened? What did I do?
Well, we're currently staring at a very poorly executed shirtless man. That might be part of the awkwardness.
Oh God, this should be a this is gonna be a short. This is pretty funny.
Oh, Zake, somebody wants to know what your accent is.
Well, it is a combination of Russian, Turkish, Azerbaijani, and yeah, that. So there's quite a bit of accents there. Omelette du fromage.
I'll tell you. I want Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead.
That's such a
She
classic.
took my life away, and now I want hers taken as well. You do this for me, and you get the gold. All of it.
Isn't that the booty
All I need
warrior?
is proof is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money's yours. You want the gold? You bring me Arnora's amulet after she's dead.
Omelette du fromage.
Finally, a chance for revenge.
Omelette du fromage. I should make it like a what's it called? Can I beat Skyrim by only saying omelette du fromage? Omelette du fromage. omelette fromage.
Yes.
So, I know. Imagine like doing the whole stream with like just saying omelette du fromage. Oh gosh. Okay, next April Fools. Definitely.
All right, fair enough. April Fools. All right.
Unless unless someone like I guess I get if it's like requested via donations, I'm not doing it until next April Fools. So 2026.
So, were you able to find out about the gold or not? How could you stand sharing a cell with that imbecile? So he told you another one of his tall tales. I hope you didn't believe him. What's he got in store for me? He sent you to kill me, is that it? What if there was another way? What if he thought I was dead, but I wasn't? Then he'd tell you the location of the gold. What did he need as proof?
Your amulet.
That fetcher. He knows this is the only heirloom I have left from my family. Only he would stoop so low. Look, I know you could just kill me where I stand. But what if I gave you the amulet and you bring it to him? Then he'd say where the gold's stashed. You kill me here and now, and as far as the town guard is concerned, it's a crime. So you make your choice. You want to do it my way, or Jorunda's?
So whose way should we do it? Should we do her way or Jorunda's way? Connor, what do you think?
I mean, probably do it his way because, like, Arnora she's like the bad one in this, I think.
Yeah, she is.
Also, yeah, she did sap you. That's true. So
True. That is true. That episode of Dexter's Laboratory about kids with funny accents, I feel, is autobiographical because James Tartakovsky got bullied for his Russian accent, having moved to the US as a kid. Yeah, I can tell. Anyway.
Then prepare for the fight of your life. If I fall, you'll just end up rotting in jail with Jorunda. Either way, no gold for you.
Oh no. I don't think I'm prepared for this. That's it. Arnora is dead. Dude, imagine you're in a parallel reality, right? Like you
okay, I'm
a
imagining.
parallel world, and a cop arrests you.
Wait a minute, sorry, pause. Aimless Savant. She casts Testicular Tor. Oh,
No.
never mind. Yes, that is a good one to reference. I love that one.
Yes, Master.
I cast Endometriosis.
Oh.
You need me?
Yeah. Anyway, in a parallel reality, imagine if you like commit a crime and you're getting arrested, like a cop. You get caught by a cop, and you know what you hear?
What?
Hold it right there, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Afternoon.
How would you feel about that?
Hi.
Sorry, stupid question. But in this reality, Wes Johnson is a cop. Like in parallel reality.
That would be great.
Good luck. Arrest me, officer. And then during the interrogation...
What?
He does good cop, bad cop in Sheo's voice.
Prison. Crime don't pay. Stop talking. Enough. Don't get too close to the prisoners.
I had to buy a lockpick,
Prisoners
so
may
I'll
not
be right back.
accept gifts. Go take your break. There's an air of mysticism about you.
So what's... Yeah, Connor, basically what I want you to do, either I'll either make Lord Degas write this, or... What's it called? Or I can just talk to the camera, or we can both do it. But I want to make an Oblivion, like, remake video one last time before, like, we go for tomorrow. Sorry.
One more time.
I said what it's going to say. I want you basically like a bucket. I want to like go over a bucket list of what we expect.
Good to see you.
Okay. Write down. First, modding ability. Like that's like a must almost for me.
Okay, what do you want me to call this? What are we doing?
Call this like a bucket list of what we want from the remake.
All right, hold on. So let me save that. All right, go ahead.
So definitely, this is my idea. Number one, modding support.
Good afternoon.
Mod ability, got it. Number two.
What do you think? Number two. Oh, the game just crashed.
Okay, well let's put that on it.
Hold on, anyways.
Might as well.
It's. What did you put? Little bug fixes and game crashes.
Oh, bugs are going to be bugs and patches are their own thing. Crashing is its own category. Then we'll go to AI behavior.
Yes.
We can go to visuals. We can go specifically to like.
It's hard to complain.
Combat
the food is good and the
and
service is excellent.
body physics. We can go into cut content, potential cut content.
Hello there.
Potential cut content.
Yeah, my favorite customer.
Good, probably voice acting if they actually have any different voice acting, or if they even bother to.
Wes Johnson also confirmed that he's in there, so
I'm glad.
Maybe he redid his lines. We'll discuss that. Yeah. Zach got busy. He was supposed to do this with me, but he got busy and kind of bailed. So I thought this was be good because I told Zach, what I'm going to tell you now. You know what it is? If you ever want to get out of this AI bubble, this is our chance. Because we're not going to get the opportunity until Elder Scrolls 6 or Sky Oblivion again.
I agree.
So we got to make a video with our own voices. Degas is going to introduce. Let's hear out these in Voss, but
voice acting. What else? Let me think. We should talk about skills and attributes. I'm wondering if they're going to remove or update things so that it's more Skyrim-esque.
Ooh, and how
which
about
I guess
this?
then they're the combat system itself we can discuss.
Once you do all that, I'm gonna put them real quickly on a tier list, so we could like tier which feature we want the most. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you. I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Yeah, let's.
You never heard that one?
Yeah,
that was one of my favorites.
You know, I got a new vocabulary vocabulary word that I have for Elder Scrolls stuff.
What?
Instead of dog water, it's slowed water. Someone used that in the comments, and I'm like, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Elder Scrolls 7 should be developed by Larian.
Elder Scrolls 7? That is never happening. There is no way this company survives long enough to make a 7th.
I think... Well,
6 is the last one.
But the IP exists. I don't think it's the last one.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe, you know... I don't know.
Crime don't pay.
I'm not very confident.
What?
They're slowing down. Just look at the difference between each game, and you can see the pattern of them slowly becoming more and more bogged down.
No touching the locks.
I guess we can talk about the quests too. They probably won't change any of the quests, I imagine.
No touching the locks.
Mm-hmm. I think they might.
Show me the proof.
What if they make it more modern? Oh my god.
We've got 12 potential talking points. Chat, does anybody have anything else to add? Something related to Oblivion Remaster that you might want to hear us discuss?
Classes skills.
I already put skills and attributes.
Okay, good. Skyrim barely qualifies as an RPG. Elder Scrolls 7
You're not wrong.
A remake of
Stolas
Arena.
is not wrong. No, you're not wrong. If you live it, yeah, exactly. If I live long enough to see some other company, that's my point.
Fake.
Like Bethesda is not going to be making another Elder Scrolls game after this. It's done. They're done. They'll make updates to Skyrim, maybe, but there's no way they're going to close it on Elder Scrolls 6. And you know what? At this point, honestly, they need to. They just need to say, you know what? We're not equipped to deal with the current market, and let it be done. Pass the torch to somebody else. Pass the torch. Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know, but
Larian, yes.
I mean, I would definitely not be opposed to Larian picking up the contract for Elder Scrolls.
Maybe they're trying to sell it to Virtuous now. I gotta go find her actual amulet.
Stola says they never thought there would be a Fallout 3 as a kid. Well, alright, I mean, yeah, I might get it when, you know, I'm not saying literally never, I'm just saying the probability of it I feel is low.
I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's high, but not Bethesda. The probability is much higher if it's not Bethesda doing it. We'll just say that. Because, like, Starfield was such a colossal damage to their reputation. Like, I don't think they even realize it. Like, it was really bad. You gotta admit. Guys, do you agree? Anyway. Do you agree or no? What do you think? Like, the Starfield thing was a really bad hit on their reputation. Oh, right. Add this. What would impress you about the game and, like, potentially make you buy it? And what would like be like, no, I'm not just the price point, but like, no, I'm not buying it.
Okay.
Screw this, I'm not buying
I can add that, hold on.
What do you want, Ashborn?
Yeah, you know, we might actually record. We could record that segment as a part of like the stream. I'll just sit somewhere, and so we could just I could just cut it and edit it. It should be there. We don't have to add any visuals and stuff. I mean, we can.
Oh well, I'm a little zonked out, so let's schedule it, like, to actually sit down and record a session.
Sure.
And that way we can also, I can save I can use NVIDIA, or Reaper, rather, to record the voicing so that it's better quality than Discord.
Yeah, it's really
Because if we do it over Discord, that's not gonna be as great.
Yeah, so how's the atmosphere, chat? Oblivion Remake character creation, I wonder how it's going to be like. Oh my god. It's going to be like Skyrim.
Oh, that's a good question.
It's going to be like Skyrim, just wait and see.
Adam, you are not incorrect.
I like how the thing was called... He's sounding high and dry.
Tired. High and tired. And yes, both of those are accurate, but that pretty much is my life at this point, so...
Well, our life is about to change with all these Oblivion stuff, because the channel has been doing extremely well. Extremely well. Like, if we press on the gas, it's gonna be pretty good.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I get the remake, it's gonna, like, basically, what's it called? Pay for itself.
That's fair.
Yeah, guys, chat. Who will be interested in our remake streams? And what's it called? We're not allowed to play the same character. We're gonna be playing different characters with different skills and stuff, so it's more interesting, you know.
Crime don't pay. What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got...
Prisoners. Are you gonna be awake at 10 a.m.? I mean 11 a.m.
Tomorrow?
11 a.m. your time, yes.
Oh my god, probably not. Maybe. We'll see.
I'm definitely,
Is that...
I'm definitely streaming the
Alright.
reveal. I can't.
May not
Look, I don't.
Alright, 11 a.m. Alright.
Like
I can try to be up by 11. That's fair. If I'm not, just go on without me, obviously. But I think I can be up.
2 amulets?
I think I can make that work.
One of them must be a fake. Clever girl. Taught her everything I know. Good thing you saw through her ruse. So she's dead, eh? Ha ha! Finally, someone has wiped that stupid, smug grin off her face. Good.
Oh, did it crash? Oh, no.
Well,
The music went out for a minute there.
I'll do mine. The gold is buried outside the walls of Bruma, near the north gate. Goodbye. I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead.
Everyone, if you want to prevent me from playing the remake, you know what to do.
Don't get too close to the prison.
Okay, Connor, if you're awake for this, I want to have this conversation a little bit. Like, just hypotheticals. You know why I put that as 5K? It's gonna take. It would take a lot for people to convince me not to play. But that's the price I would be willing to take. If you know what I'm saying. Like, no, you're not allowed to. If someone's like really like die-hard Sky Oblivion fan that doesn't want me to play, imagine it's like Elon. No, I won't accept his money. I won't accept Elon's money. I'm not sure about. I would not accept it now. Thinking about it now. Maybe the old Elon before he went cuckoo. I mean, he was always cuckoo, but you know, before.
For a few more minutes.
Yeah, are you back?
For you.
Nice. I was saying, imagine if somebody died hard. Hold on, I lost the.
Oops, sorry.
Hold on. Yeah, I know what's been going on in our city, by the way. The police activity has like increased tenfold. Alright, what other question have we missed?
Now, to be fair, the Elon Tusk joke was already done by Rick and Morty. But also it's still a funny joke.
Where was I? Well, I wasn't anywhere, but that was just a verbal pick.
You weren't anywhere? You just stopped existing for a while? Jeez, that's terrifying.
To be fair, I did just take a sleeping pill, so I'm on borrowed time right now.
Oh my god! Do you think it's sleeping pill so you can wake up for the thing?
Kinda, but I take sleeping pills often.
I
so
like
my
food.
Without question.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm on Doxepin.
What is that?
A sleeping pill.
Yeah, I don't need sleeping pills.
Right.
I fall asleep when I go to bed.
I'm not good at being regular.
I have all kinds of bad sleep issues. I've got a freaking CPAP machine for sleep apnea.
I've never seen
insomnia. What? You've never seen?
I see.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, you can enter through there. I see. Enter that part of the city through.
I don't think I've ever seen that either. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I ever bothered.
I never go down here. I remember that one video. I'm looking for Idius Hain, and he's just down here. Have you seen Idius Hain? And then he just walks right by him.
Do I get sleep paralysis? Stolas, I have had sleep paralysis a few times, maybe 7 or 8 over the course of my life. It's not a regular thing, but it does happen.
What did you see? Do you remember?
I've never had it.
You don't always hallucinate. It's not the hallucination that's the problem. It's the fact that your body is literally not responding to what you are trying to tell it to do.
I've had it like twice.
When I wake up, see, people don't understand. When you're asleep, your breathing rate is incredibly low. You are about as close to dead as you possibly can get while not being dead, outside of like a total coma. So if your brain is active while your lungs are still in that state, every single second feels like you are suffocating. It is awful. Because you are.
I am so grateful I've never experienced that.
You just are staring at the ceiling, begging your lungs to give you a decent amount of air. It is excruciating bad.
And it's worse because like your mind, you're panicking. So it's like just making you want to breathe even more.
Even though you know, even though I know, okay, I'm gonna be fine. It's still I'm not getting enough oxygen to stay conscious. Like it is an innate. It's bad. It's not great.
That makes sense.
So bad. Never experienced
Yeah, no,
that.
I only experienced it twice.
To be fair, I also have lucid dreams semi-regularly. So, while I did get a bunch of the crap pile, I also do lucid dream semi-regularly. So, it kind of makes up for it.
I pretty much never truly get that.
Oh, I've done some fun things in dreams.
Is the most lucid one I had recently was really funny. I was having like a negative dream, but like I said, this is just I don't know if this says anything about me. I became aware, this is a bad dream, and I'm in it, and like, I almost had like a sense of deja vu, and I was like, I just want this over with, and I jumped out a window the second I became lucid, and the dream ended, and I woke up.
Yeah,
scaring yourself into being awake is also. I usually, there's only been the only
like
time.
Twice in my life.
The only time I had a lucid dream where I actually got control taken away from me was when I was on Xanax. And that was scary.
Oh, gosh.
Because that was not like...
Hi.
I don't even know how to describe this process that happened over the...
What's a control from you?
Me. That's the problem. I had a minor psychiatric break. Like, literally, I was talking to a manifestation of my subconscious. That's how bad Xanax is. Do not take Xanax. Do not do it. I had it for 3 nights. I will never do it again. All 3 nights, I had it very intense, very lucid, can still remember every detailed dream, and it's terrifying because in a lucid dream, you are well aware you're in a dream, and the default state of that is I can control everything. So when you are both aware you are in a dream and also that you have no control over it, that is truly terrifying.
I mean, does it become kind of like a game almost? Like Oblivion?
Elder Scrolls Metaphysics moment.
A game? No. Yes.
No, it's literally just...
It turns into a game where you are the NPC, but you are aware of everything going on around you.
Greetings to
So imagine if one of those
luxury,
NPCs
there's nowhere
just
better than
watched
the
you
Hyperception
as a murder hobo, slaughter
probably the
everyone, and walk
finest
slowly
inn in
towards
all
them,
Cyrodiil.
and know exactly what's about to happen.
Wait,
It's
so
that
that's what
bad.
happened to you? Oh.
No, not exactly.
Not literally that, but think of the emotional version of that.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, a friend of mine,
Adam says,
so a friend of mine talked how she lost control of her dream. Like, she used to lucid dream. After that, she refuses to lucid dream. And you know what happened to her?
What?
So she was traveling, like, flying around or something in her dream, and then she goes into this place where everyone's, like, wearing white, and it's just, like, people, like, they're talking to each other, they're normal and everything like that. And suddenly, like, they turn to her, and like their pupils are all white, like they go back in their in their skull, and they're all like creepy looking, going towards her. She's like, oh, well, she was like, nope. She woke up, and she doesn't lucid dream after that.
Oh, jeez.
But she felt like she lost that control too. Like she couldn't like stop them. That's the thing. The only option was to wake up.
Yeah.
It's you.
Yeah, it's nice when your brain isn't fighting you and lets you wake up from that shit.
I've been trying to get
Looks
through...
like you're handy.
That's not
with
always the
this.
case.
Activate.
Thank you, Xanax.
It's a fairly interesting read.
Wait, you couldn't wake up from that?
favorite work, but many
No.
Take care.
Correct.
Oh, it's you again.
Correct. I was stuck. I was trapped in my dream.
You got the
One of them
isekai.
felt,
Claudette
one of them
Perrite
felt
runs a
like
fine
literal
alchemy
hours.
shop. You should check
Literal
out the
hours.
Gilded Carafe.
It was not. Yeah, no. I couldn't just be like, I'll wake myself up now. I
I'm honored
tried
to speak.
several times, and I kept waking up into another dream.
Goodbye.
So
Have you seen my friend Laura?
yeah,
If you
it
need
literally
something
got to the
enchanted,
point where it was like
Calendar has
4
the
layers
goods.
deep, and I'm like, I don't know if this is reality or not. I
gonna
can't
keep
tell anymore.
Sharon. Good day.
What was it like? In the temple? At the end?
But
did Martin
it was good
really
to know.
call down the power of
I learned
Akatos
from
to
it.
smite Dagon?
And that's what matters.
Goodbye.
By the way, how detailed was the world building of those dreams?
It's just...
Hello.
I mean, they were mostly based on my own self-conscience, so... I mean,
You
it's
don't have
not
to
like
talk
I
about
went...
it on stream.
Yeah, no.
No, it's
If you
not...
don't want to.
No,
I'm
it's
talking about
fine.
the-
It wasn't... No, I'm saying there wasn't, like, what do you mean by world... I was stuck in a room
Greetings,
for most of it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it was a dream.
Yeah, it wasn't me, like, exploring a world. Like, I was, like, being imprisoned in a dream inside my own room by myself.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes.
That
Literally,
is
like,
intense.
Crime
a
doesn't-
freaking manifestation of my own self-hatred, and it was, yes. Imagine everything you
Have you
could
seen my
possibly
friend
say to yourself to break yourself down, and that was that for
Take my
hours.
advice. Stay away from
It wasn't great.
Oof. Yeah, no, that's
There's no reason to oof it. I learned from it. I figured some things out, worked some shit out. I'm far less self-hating now. Because when I saw that shit, I was like, oh my god. Like, as soon as I was done with Xanax, I was like, I have some shit to deal with. Like, obviously. Oh, heck, Stoles says, that Penguin Zero, that Charlie's doing a stream confirming Oblivion.
Is he playing?
Nice.
Is he playing it?
No, I think he's confirming that the Oblivion remake is coming, not he's playing it. But maybe.
I mean, like, we already knew it was coming.
That's what I'm saying, guys.
Like, what do you mean by confirming?
Charlie
we already know it's
confirmed.
confirmed.
Is going to be playing all these games. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is going to be massive because we never got the Penguin Skyrim stream, for example. He did play Oblivion in the past, though, but it wasn't like this. This is going to be like a multi-day...
I mean, back in the day, like, people were doing streams back before there were, like, archives of them. Like, I remember I keep hearing about people who, like, they said they streamed stuff back in the day, but it was before, like, archives.
Yeah, my old streams from up until 2017 do not have archives. Some of them. They weren't, like, there was an option. Do you want to archive your stream? No. Sometimes I did not archive them.
No, but I'm saying, like, even older than that. Like, the early 2010s or something. I'm sure, like, I think there was already, like, Twitch stuff, but it was...
You know, I actually wanted to start this BS in 2010, but I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be like, who's gonna watch me? And then I'm like, oh, I should have done it, like...
Did I ever mention that Charlie voiced an alien in, a minor alien in Star Control Origins?
You're kidding me!
Like that modern game? Yeah, he actually did.
Is he into that game?
I don't know. He just did it as a voice job, at least. He voiced a minor... In Star Control Origins, there's, like, minor races, and he voiced a minor race called the Charlocks.
The Charlock. Yeah, let's see if they
just kind of speak with his, like, a morose voice, and it's just kind of his normal voice, like, oh...
There are rumors that there is a new grey fox. Nobody knows what happened to the old one.
Oh, there's some bad news.
Okay, so what other...
Something like that.
Okay, so what other quests do we have?
I'll link that in chat. I'm linking that in chat, because, like, I actually uploaded the clip of that.
Let me see. Let me maybe go to... Which city? Let me go to Chaden now. That city I don't frequent as much. We do have Daedra quests, but we're not on the level for them. There we go. Let's do this one. Yeah, right. Connor and I were going over. Maybe you want to join too, Tark, but we're going over. We're gonna go over the bucket list. Connor, are you here or are you AFK?
No, I'm here. I'm just saying. Don't necessarily record it yet.
Yeah, no, not yet. I'm just saying we're going to be at some point doing like a bucket list thing. I mean, if it comes out, we're going to. We're just gonna play it and do a review, like a whole. I would really want to do a review of it, like say, hey, how I felt about it.
None of the Daedra quests in Oblivion are that great. Malakath is good. I thought some of them. I guess a lot of them are just go here, kill for something. But some of them are pretty cool. Like the Molag one's pretty creative. Though I do love the Malakath one. That is one of my favorites.
What level do you have to be to do the Malakath one? Let me do this quest and then Malakath and maybe call it a day after.
You need I do remember what you need to summon. You need troll fat.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. I've never been to Shadenhall.
Malakath Daedra quest.
Oh, hang on, you're someone else.
Oblivion.
Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else.
Level 10.
I was being asked about it. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall?
I like the Sanguine quest in Oblivion.
I'm sick of it.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You get to walk into a room full of super rich people and then make them wear nothing but their underwear. That's hilarious.
And of course, yeah, there's the what's it? Not Methla.
You're
What's
going to
the
travel to
Vermina?
Shane
Vermina
and
has
find
like
out
the
what
dream
sort of
quest.
imposters.
Oh yeah,
besmirch
Vermina's quest
my
in
good
Oblivion
name.
is also really
And
unique.
you're going to tell him.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You kind of get
You're
like a
going to
glimpse
tell
of,
him
it,
I'm
of her
quite
like nightmare
capable
realm.
of besmirching
Yeah.
my good name on my own. You should cease and desist
The
immediately.
Sky Oblivion version of that looks
There's
really great.
50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then. Off you go.
I'm really curious what Manny Marco's gonna look like in the official remake.
Imagine if the official remake comes out and it's like the GTA San Andreas. I think that's what people are worried about. They're just saying, oh.
Ogres. I really hope the ogres, if they got a bit of a redesign, if they look more like the Blades design, because like Blades of all things actually has ogres, and they look really cool in that. Like they have like this like tribal like equipment more so. They're not just in like a
There's a Gilbert
a belt
Germain
or
in town,
whatever
however,
they're
maybe he
wearing in
can help
Oblivion.
you.
They have like a bone helmet.
He's
and
staying
stuff.
over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck.
Oh yeah, and what was interesting about that design is they also used it for like castles. Like the opening of castles is like they show like an illustration of fighting like an army of ogres, and they use like the Blades design with the bone helmets and stuff. So like if they I don't know if the ogres get a little touch up in the remake, I hope they have a little bit of that.
By the way, the character AI people are really impressed with what I'm doing. By the way, because I have the access to early beta, and like the developers, the people who are like in charge, they're listening to every feature. Like they're not listening, but I can tell them about like what kind of features you want in that app, if you know what I'm saying, and they'll consider it.
All right.
So what I propose is basically it's gonna be kind of fun. What they might do is like a real-time like avatar of characters, if you know what I'm saying. And what might be cool?
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that.
What might be cool is that imagine like the real-time avatar and also the ability to screen share. You basically have a small AI YouTube buddy with you.
Is there something I can do for you?
Obviously, that's not the best idea, but for some, like, once in a blue moon, that would be a very funny stream. Imagine, like, streaming, like, Oblivion with a fictional character. Like, because you've seen, like, how to beat Skyrim with the help of Socrates, so he has to go back and forth between the character AI and stuff. Have you seen that one?
Hey, no.
I have not.
Yeah, but that's a pretty good one.
Was that Doug? Was that Doug?
No, it was someone else. It was a smaller YouTuber, but he got like 100,000, 200,000 views for it. So imagine like doing the weebiest things ever and streaming it with a bunch of like just anime characters. Hey, like for example, Soul Eater. Imagine that, Connor. Like characters from that.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
I'm not saying like again, like people liked it, but I feel like last time I did a good job with it. It's just it became too much.
Yeah, it's hard because of the delay.
He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral.
I forgot that. I was just looking at something. I always
thank you
missed
for
this
helping
bit.
us find each other.
I was just looking at a
again.
random history bit and like lore. During the interregnum, one of the brief rulers of basically the seat of Cyrodiil was Kamal specifically.
I see.
Because you knew about of course, the Sayesi, the Akaviri potentates, but like after they were gone, there was all these would-be emperors during like the time of like ESO and after, and there was like one Kamal usurper. Like there was a group of Kamal that like survived their invasion, like the whole Ebonheart thing.
By the way,
like this is old lore. This isn't
sure
ESO
proud
lore.
of the Newlands Lodge. This reunion
By the
will
way,
be the
someone
happiest
says,
day of my life.
I'll give you 50 cents. Drewster, if you're here, that's fun. That's very funny. He said 50 cents. Take it or leave it. Are you gonna...
Welcome to Newlands Lodge, the best place to drink in Cheydinhal, not counting the chapel. I'm Duvera Romulan. This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming? No problem.
Oh!
Fighting is fine with me, too, only the guard objects. And they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call. I heard that some of the provinces were talking about seceding from the Empire.
The old emperor.
Probably just talk, though. Everything's a bit unsettled now.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
one
have
of the
no
newest-
idea.
Bye.
Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
It's like, she says, oh, some provinces are thinking about seceding from the Empire, but it's all just talk. You know the Pedro Pascal meme? He's like laughing. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I got Oblivion. We got Oblivion Remake. At least news might come out, and there's like next season of Andor tomorrow. So that's like at 9. Later in the day. That night.
Something tells me. Hold on.
Orpheon.
Oh, it's you.
I can't stop to talk now. I've got to go meet my brother.
Alright, talk.
Ah, it's you. Right.
Yeah, right before
Right, you were
Hurricane,
What?
Emperor Zero,
Brother?
there was the Kamal.
You
At least
misunderstand.
that's the
I don't have a brother.
most
Maybe
recent we
I
know before
misunderstand.
Hurricane. how
Another
you pronounce
bottle
his
of
name?
wine will help.
Coolican, yeah.
Connor, you,
What?
yeah, Hurricane.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah,
I'm
Coolican.
far
It's,
too
it's
drunk
right
or I'm
before-
misunderstanding you.
One
it's
of
it's
the
a,
usual-
it's a
Brother?
reference to
How can
Cuchulainn
that be?
from Irish mythology.
My family was killed long, long ago. At least that's what I've been told. Perhaps it's time for me to stop drinking. And he's coming here to see me, you say? Yeah, I better sober up.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Rob
there was
because
a
he's
song,
standing
yeah.
right here.
Brother? Wow. Hope he's got a wine cellar.
Yo.
There's an air of...
Oh yeah, this Atribus. There was just a random warlord called Atribus. He expelled the Akaviri from Cyrodiil.
But not Atrebus Mead, right?
Yes, or Atribus, the random soldier from Redguard, that for some reason had a whole character bio on the website, even though he's a very minor character in Redguard.
Hi there.
Yeah, there's Atribus the warlord, Atribus the soldier, and yeah, Atribus Mead.
Can I say something? I don't like what they did with the whole Mead dynasty thing, honestly. Oh no! Oh no!
What happened? What'd I miss?
Oh no! What the heck?
What
I
happened?
can't
What?
complete
Oh, it's
the
glitching?
quest.
Why?
You could use a console command and like teleport.
What do you mean? What happened?
Look at this.
Oh no!
Oh no! Chat.
Okay, wait.
Type, oh no!
Okay. Okay,
I'll
wait,
just
wait,
for
wait,
them.
wait,
I
wait,
just
wait.
wait for them to come out. Hold on.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, I mean, you could like disable and enable the door. That might reset the coding.
Or you could like try and find the cell ID and teleport inside.
There's a different place now. Let's just.
I'm sure the Elder Council will find
Also,
some
Adam
reason to
Zai, what are you talking about?
At
No,
least
don't
the
go talking
Oblivion
about
invasion
lore.
is
Tarp
over.
from the Imperial Library will hear you. First of all, I don't know what that's referring to. Second of all, I'm not from the Imperial Library. I'm from UESP.
He's referring to the.
I don't know who's.
He's referring to the Discord. The Discord
the
channel
Discord.
is
There's
called
something going
Imperial
on.
Library.
Oh, did you not realize I am Tarp? By the way, I am Tarp.
Yeah, they may not have.
What?
I don't know if
Oh yeah,
Adam.
you can't.
Ooh. Oh,
If I
damn,
didn't
not this
introduce
again.
myself,
Wake up.
I'm literally right here.
Wake up.
And
I
most of
don't
the time,
understand
my
why
name
it
isn't
does
showing up on
that to you.
screen,
I
it's
do
just
not
me.
get it.
Brother, Gilbert.
I do not get it.
That can't
It
be.
is the
I don't
shortest
have a
name,
brother.
and
I mean,
yet
I
Discord's
never
like,
knew my real
nah.
Who did you say you were again?
Hello.
I am your twin
You
brother.
haven't seen my sons.
When we were very small, our
Your
farm was
twin
attacked
brother.
by ogres.
Yeah,
I am
did
speaking
you- I
to you
guess-
as if I am
did
a
it
thousand
say
feet
that
away.
now?
And I escaped.
So many people are talking at the same
We thought
time.
you and Mother had both
Oh.
been killed.
Stop
if we had only
talking.
known.
Sorry.
All I know
Sorry.
is that
That is
traveling
so funny,
merchants
though,
found
that-
me in the wilderness by the
Adam and
body
Chad,
of my mother.
it's fine.
I
I
was
don't blame
raised
you
by the
for
monks at
just,
Wayne
like,
Priory.
you know how weird the
My brother, it is
display stuff
wonderful to
is.
see you again. We will have much to talk about in the next.
I blame you, Adam.
literally didn't
You were
know.
here.
Can't
No, no,
believe
no.
I've
Hold
been
on now.
reunited
I
with
blame
my brother.
Adam. If you were here all the time like you're supposed to be, you would know who Tarp is by now.
Look at these
Oops.
N-Wats. They're beneath me.
What? Sorry,
Uh-oh.
Stolas, you did nothing wrong. There was a glitch. You're
You
fine.
did nothing
you have
wrong.
not been banned. Do not freak out.
I
There
undid
was
it.
a glitch. There was a glitch.
What
Don't
have
worry.
you guys done? No!
No, it was just a minute. No, it's fine. It was a misclick. Stolas is still here.
I wish I. How do I restore those? I wish I could restore those. I can view
Connor,
those
you
comments.
restore those. You can. You have the.
No, I think you can only. Oh wait, can I? Hide user,
I can't
put in
thank you
timeout,
enough for
remove,
helping
go to
to
channel.
reunite me
No,
with
I
Reynold.
can't. I can't.
I never would have guessed he was
Yes,
still
I can't
alive.
like undo
I'm
hidden.
so
We
sorry,
have much to
Stolas.
discuss, but if you have
I'm
time,
so
I'd
Although
like to
Stolas
stay a
is
moment
his
longer and
comments
hear
still.
about our home.
Sensory
Weather.
overload. That's funny.
I'm sorry,
Okay, how would
Stolas.
you
All of
improve
your
a bad
old messages
quest?
have been.
No, they're still there. We just.
Weatherly was
Well,
our family's.
they're there for us.
Hey, let me
father carried
refresh
him
and
to
see what
safety.
happens.
Anyway,
He later, since ogres
how
are
would you improve
cannibals,
a bad quest
he
in
didn't
Oblivion?
expect to find
Example,
their
the
bodies.
Mannimarco quest.
Thankfully, however,
Like you're asking
it seems
which
that my mother managed to carry Reynolds to
which
safety.
quest I would choose. Like if
Well, my mother didn't
which
survive.
bad quest would I
Reynolds did.
improve?
For that, I'm grateful. But we both want more.
Ooh, that's
we
a good
want
question.
our home.
Probably
We're not fighters.
the
You appear to have
Mages
more skill
Guild.
than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still
Yeah, I'm gonna say the
inhabited by
Mages
ogres?
Guild. I would definitely make. Oh wait, no, that is Mannimarco. So then I
Thank
would
you.
go. Second one would be the
Now, we're
Mankar
not quite sure
Cameron
where
fight.
the estate is located.
That last
We'll
little
offer up
stretch
what we know, however.
in Paradise seemed
We
really.
believe it's somewhere south
I
of
don't know.
Coral, south of Fort
Anticlimactic.
Kamala. It may be difficult
Maybe
to find.
maybe do something like
Since no one's lived there for many years,
I don't know. Have
it may be quite overgrown by now.
since they're doing
you
the
find it, let
remaster
us
anyway,
know.
maybe like go
We'll be
back and
waiting
add like
anxiously.
forms. Like
I
boss
wish
level
my
1,
father
boss
had given
level
me a
2,
better
boss level 3.
description of
Then
its
it's
location,
dead.
But
Like
for some reason, all
most
he
games
told me
do
was
now.
South of Coral, south of Fort Kamala.
I would say also do that for Mannimarco
Be careful.
because again,
Don't know
this
what
is
it is.
this is Mannimarco we're talking about. There is no reason that he should have like 3 spells worth and then immediately pull out a dagger and just try to kill you with a dagger. Like Lord of Necromancy, literal god, doesn't know how to use magic effectively. Like, come on, guys. Come on.
How can you kill a god? What a grand.
At least I'm looking up the problem, and I'm seeing other people just complaining about YouTube's UI, so I feel a little better. I'm sorry about that, Stolas, again.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, YouTube is.
Your messages are on display for everyone, but I'm just annoyed from like an archival point of view that now no one can see these old messages.
Yeah, that is a little annoying. I get where you're coming from. I've been doing well, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything on stream, but anyway, I understand the need to document lore and posting.
Well, not even lore. I'm just Stolas's comments. I'm just I'm sorry, man.
By the way, I made But look at this.
Yeah, Mannimarco formed Skeleton Gundam.
Look
But
where,
there's a
look
thing
where
like that
It's
in-
really weird when this Oblivion game
in
game
ESO.
formed. Like, I was wondering, like, why these Oblivion games were so weird.
I think it's just because they kind of show up. They kind of just like. I'm sure it's not a precise science where they emerge. I'm sure it's like flinging darts at a board.
Let me ask what Fort Kamala is. Fort Kamala!
Hey Tarp, since you were here, you need to update Perite's page on the USP website.
I used to think you were a hero.
I'm not.
Yes,
I
I've
mean, yeah,
heard
no.
of the
Many of the
place,
gods'
but I'm not
pages
sure
are
where it is.
always could use more.
I think
There's
your
always
best
so
bet
much. Like
would be to
I think the
speak
issue
to
of Perite right
Sabine
now is he has
at
like
the
almost no
Fighters
info
Guild.
from the Necrom DLC, and he
She's
was like a
explored
major
the
character in
backcountry
House
outside of Coral quite a bit.
Yeah, no, the Perite page. Oh yeah, looking at it now, this
Good
page
day.
is pitiful. You are right. This page needs updating. So like I said, I'm probably not going to do it myself. But like, no, I'll definitely look into like what I can do here. Because yeah, this is sad.
By the way, how big is the clash between the Wiki and USP? Like, is there like a small war going on, or is it not that?
It's not much. It's not a war. It's not a war. It's just there's no official animosity or anything like that. It's just we hold our
I don't
expect
an official animosity from the unofficial Elder Scrolls. I'm sorry. So
I said that.
Yes,
on a personal level, I just think UASP is much higher quality on average.
See?
Then what? What is there
Then
even
the
to
Wiki.
compare it to? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like saying like that's like comparing like freaking caviar to like horse dung. Like, yes, UESP is definitely the single best. Like, there is no contest.
They had a decent slowed article that was like way better than ours was, and ours still needs a little catch up. They'll have occasional like specific things that for some reason they just like locked in for, but like otherwise, no. I think on a higher average, UESP.
Yeah, I always use the UESP. There is not a single time will
Adam's saying a specific issue.
Yes,
Master. The pits doesn't look like the Deadlands. The Perite said his followers lost themselves in Oblivion after they flung himself into his realms. The thing with that, Adam, I know what you're talking about, but the in multiple sources that cell is explicitly called Perite's realm and stuff like that. It is supposed to be part of Perite's Oblivion.
What can I do?
As lame as it is, it literally is just lame asset reuse. You kind of just have to bear with it. I'm sure once we get a little more expansion on him, his realm's gonna look totally different. But for all intents and purposes, we do go to the pits in Oblivion, even though it's literally just asset reuse with Deadlands.
Ooh, I wonder if the remake's gonna remake that.
That would be cool. At least add a freaking green filter to it. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Something.
I remember. I think it's
I know he's vague in his phrasing, but in like everything else, it calls it like both the in-game descriptions and stuff, and it's.
Goodbye.
Also, Adam, you're on the Discord. Who are you on the Discord, by the way? If you don't mind me asking.
It's the Adam.
We can talk more specifically later. Oh, it's the only Adam.
Adam. It's the Adam. Yeah, it's the same Adam.
Oh, all right, nice. I said, if you want me to like double check the stuff, I can give you the sources. But like, we had a discussion about this on the wiki itself.
By the way, people were asking where I'm from. Where I'm from, Adam means person. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's the.
That's a good one, actually. I mean, you're not wrong, but also that's a hilarious way to put that.
Uh-oh, I might have miscalculated.
Yeah, no, we had a discussion about this on the talk page. You argued with me about the Godhead stuff. I don't remember that much, but alright. I don't remember having an argument with you.
He might have been referring to when he was commenting during our discussions of it, or he's referring to about, I think, 4 or 5 months ago when I brought it up in the Imperial Library, and then you helped go into a further detail on your thoughts. It might have been one of those two conversations.
I remember discussion. I remember it felt more like an argument with Connor, but like I don't remember like arguing like it didn't not.
Oh well, I didn't mean to make it. Well, I mean, I guess it. I
don't even mean it that way. I just don't remember it being. I wouldn't call it argumentative with Adam. I
might actually like.
Oh, fair. I see what you're saying. Our conversation is definitely was definitely more of an argument per se, not in the sense that we were both not willing to change our minds, more that we were both in like pseudo debate mode.
Yeah. No,
Is
yeah,
it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet?
Here, I'll
Wonderful.
double check.
Weatherly is
Check
ours.
his exact
Are
dialogue.
you ready to take us there now?
I will transport to you to the plane of Oblivion in which they are trapped.
Right.
Yes, he says
We're off.
vaguely. He just calls it Oblivion. But if you literally look at the map, it says Perite's realm or something along those lines. I'm trying to find. Yeah, it's literally called, the location in the map is called Realm of Perite. And also, if you check like the game guide, the official game guide and stuff, it does refer to it as his realm. Oh, again, it's yeah. It's asset reuse.
Oh, but it's just a Daedric prince. Puts a little hat on it. Perite, the Daedric prince.
Adam, that's pretty much it. What you said.
I really
recently
hope you
carried
got
the
that
idea
joke.
that
Oh my
Anu
god.
and Padome are two halves of the brain of the Godhead. I mean, that's kind of what it is, basically. That's what it's just one. It's all very entwined with metaphor.
Thanks so much for getting.
There's
I'm
multiple
afraid
ways
we
you
aren't
can
very
really phrase
wealthy,
it, and it would all
but
be
here is
technically
all I can
correct.
offer you at this time. Please visit us again soon. You are welcome here any time, my friend. At long last.
So get what I'm saying? Did you guys get the? I'm sorry, you guys talking lore, and I was like just making a stupid joke.
I was distracted by talking with Adam. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well,
Well, if you're gonna get distracted by anything, it should be by chat.
So yes, that's a good idea. But you know what? The joke was like, imagine Doofus seeing like a statue. Oh, that isn't just a Daedric prince. Puts a hat on. Perite, the Daedric prince.
Oh, okay, I get the reference now. Perry. But yeah, no, Perite's page is like pitiful right now. You are right. Like, there's
Looks
so
like
much
you're
missing.
handy with a blade.
By the way, that
You don't have
AI
as much
video
as
with
him
the
on other
retard power.
Excuse me? Your phrasing there went
No,
a little funny.
I was reading chat. I didn't even realize what he was trying to say. Carlos, you got me.
Oh,
it's retard. EODD. I'm not speaking in a British accent.
That's an Aqua Teen Hunger Force joke. I am Sofa King. Sofa King.
Sofa.
Ed. We Todd Ed. Now repeat very fast.
Sofa. The sofa.
No, don't repeat it.
No, try to try to convince people that you said sofa king.
Yeah, you did.
No, I said sofa king.
You hold up a flashcard. No, you did. Perite is a cutie. Both dragon and skeever forms are cute.
Yeah, no. So Carlos, that video was insane. You farm tools, call it
I love his parody style. Again, I'm so annoyed that in ESO we had Perite as like a major, like a dual antagonist of one DLC, but like he still didn't even appear and didn't even get like a cool, like, you know, we still don't get to actually see him like physically appear in his dragon form.
A coin.
He's really been outside of like statues, and technically Daggerfall, his sprite, of course.
There should be a second part of the
I find it funny. You're speaking of pits, in Oblivion. What's funny is Blades has a location that's kind of implied to be his realm, and it looks better than the Oblivion, and it's literally just a underground cave with green air.
You know what I can do?
That's a better version of the pits than Oblivion's.
I could do Miruni's Razor Quest if need be. Hold on, what else did I?
Oh yeah, maybe. Well, that'll be a long one. Long dungeon.
Alright, I didn't actually finish the arena quest fully. Oops.
Yeah. Technically, the weird thing is we also go to Boethiah's realm, and they kind of kept the what's it called, the aesthetic in ESO or whatever, where it's like they made it Deadlands E with like lava, but they still like gave it a Boethia
There's the
thing.
new
Which, to be
arena
honest,
grand
I can see
champion.
that fitting for Boethia
Now listen,
still.
I
her
bet you're
realm
wondering
being, like,
what's next,
lava-y,
eh?
since of course she's
Well,
a
I've been thinking.
Dunmer deity.
Why not spice things up a bit?
Makes sense.
Give the people of Cyrodiil what they really want. We revise the rules of competition, offer a new kind match.
Honor still here? I'm just checking.
I'm
Yes,
talking
I am.
weekly
Sorry, I'm
shows, fights, pitting you
working
against...
on some things in the
Are you
background.
ready for this? Monsters. And maybe
all right.
even some wild animals.
And again, I really
Sounds
apologize if
great,
I'm talking
doesn't
over
it?
dialogue and things.
I've had some
For
people
some
out
reason,
there
can't- yeah,
how
we
this
can't
work
hear.
works. I literally cannot hear
The
it.
wilderness is full
Yeah,
of them.
neither can I.
Cannot hear the
It's not-
dialogue,
it's-
so if I'm not
It's
paying close
showtime.
attention, I don't realize that a character's even talking.
Yeah, it's really hard
Okay,
to
based on
continually
your
pay attention
abilities,
to
here
it
are
when
your
it's like
choices.
not just
do you
music
want
Right as I
and
was
one
doing
boar,
that, we were talking over a
one
character.
boar and one wolf?
yeah.
Or 2 wolves and 1 goblin skirmisher?
I need to level up, so 2.
You've got it. I'll have the 2 wolves and the goblin skirmisher brought out to the arena. Now get up there and give the people what they've paid
He's the
for.
Lord of
Yeah, I
Order,
wonder
and
what they're
keep
gonna do
things
with
in
the
check. That's
arena
why he's a
quest
green
line, by the way.
Queen of nature. Yeah. That's an interesting take, Adam. But I wouldn't. I don't think him being green necessarily has anything to do literally with E3 and stuff. But it's an interesting take because Perite does have like a certain level of domain over nature, like the natural order. So like, yeah, there might be something to that.
Wasn't he responsible for the come out and flu?
You've come to
Especially
watch
disease.
the grand champion battle.
So, has anyone ever played Elder Kings?
Who will survive this week's
As
epic
Crusader
battle
Kings.
of
I didn't get the new one,
versus
but...
beast?
No, I'm very well aware of it, but I've never played because I don't have.
So, how was my favorite events? Absolutely favorite events. Was the Kamako Flu event. It killed my whole family. It's kind of insane. Oh, they're actually gonna kill me!
Does anyone chat cleared up or explain how did the ideal masters come to be? Because that explanation of them being first era mechanics doesn't make sense. I mean, I hate to break it to you guys, but that's the explanation. They just reached. Think of how like Manny Marco became a god. They just reached like this high level of power. Were able to carve out a realm of oblivion for themselves and ruled over it. It's
Great
just
show.
I don't know. They just arose. That's literally just their lore.
We're just not ready.
We don't know a
It
lot of the
takes time to
specifics
find
of how
those
that came to
beasties
be.
and
I have a headcanon for Perite that he is cheating with Kine on shore. That's a wild headcanon. I
Whoa!
Kinda, it's funny.
Whoa! Hold on now.
There's a funny thing with that. There's a funny
Now,
thing with
hold
that. Where
on.
there's this one weird
Sure
random
got facts.
factoid about Perite and Kine. There's a weird factoid with Perite and Kine where they have a bargain where Perite gets the souls of skeevers. That is just a random bit of lore.
I mean, that makes
That's
sense.
a bit of folklore.
That makes sense.
But this is
Birds have always been seen as carriers
yeah,
of
that's a
disease.
wild claim.
So that's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
That is a, but yeah, a wild claim that
Crime
Perite.
doesn't-
I mean, again, if we're getting
Have
the
you heard?
mythological synonym thing,
Carry on.
I could see a cook with that, honestly.
Hey,
if we're getting into like weird
Connor,
stuff.
I mean, Tyler, guys, can you look up miscellaneous quests? What else? I'm trying to find what I'm missing. I've been doing.
I don't know.
You don't have a bunch of.
so
Oh, you
I
don't have
good
any.
enough-
You don't have any pending quests in your quest log.
I do, but they're kind of meh. I mean,
go
like,
talk
and
to
you've
people.
done-
Just
but
go
I'm
talk to
level 8.
NPCs.
What level am I? I am level
So godhood comes to those who do first. Interesting.
5.
I don't know what you mean by do first. It's just there's many ways one can achieve it. And that's what the walking ways we've gone over on stream a couple times. There's a lot of very interesting interrelated ways one can become powerful enough.
I wonder what happens. Okay, I'm just curious. I'm just gonna
I'm
do
trying to
this
think if there's
for-
any specifics.
For the lols, let me quick save because I
Grew
haven't
to be
done
very
that.
powerful.
What happens if I eat Feldew?
Beings of pure soul energy. Yeah, no, they abandoned their physical forms, it sounds like. That's what the Ideal Masters did. So... We also have instances of other mortals, or very, very... Even though, I put Ideal Masters closer to the godhood spectrum, but... There's mortals, very, very powerful mortals who have even carved out pocket realms. Shalador created pocket realms for himself. He did stuff like that. There's a few other things. Of course, there's the Sigic monks transported the entire island of Artam to a pocket realm. A lot of stuff like that. Many such cases. So, Zake, do you really still... Do you want me to...
Yes, go ahead and look it up.
Think quests? I don't... Again, I have no concept of what you've done, so I don't know... Why don't we try a Daedric quest? We could do Malakath. If we just find some troll fat.
Trespassing in the Imperial Palace is
Oh, we're only level 5? I thought we... Oh, wow, I thought we'd be... Oh, man.
No, we beat the game at the lower levels.
Man. Daedric quests, Oblivion Daedric quests. Level requirement. Namira. We haven't done Namira. Sheogorath, which I think we've done. Vermina.
No, we didn't do Sheogorath. Actually, there's a funny thing with the Sheogorath quest. Let's do that one.
Oh, yeah, why? That's going to be funny.
Because I'm Sheo.
Western children of Kynig. Rat people. Right, yep, no, there's a very funny thing that happens.
So where is the Sheogorath?
It's somewhere in the southeast of the map, because remember, it's next to that Khajiit town on the border with Elsewhere. It's like in the very bottom, like, sliver, somewhere.
Southeast, you say?
Yeah, very southeast corner, on the border with Elsewhere. Like, but, and I'm gonna try and look at the stream real quick. I can't see, it's not loading.
There's Water's Edge.
Yeah. Somewhere over there. Yeah, somewhere in that area. I swear the Sheo Shrine is. Oh, man, what's that? Yeah, somewhere in that general area. That whole sliver.
I'll look at it. All right.
Okay, you mentioned the idea of rat people in TS. There actually is a mention of a rat race. One of the legends of pirates from Akavir, they're supposed to be rat folk. They're supposed to be rat-like people.
By the way, one of the...
Besides the four main... Let me see if I can find the exact wording.
One of the D&D campaigns I tried doing was basically before getting to the main story, the main continent. Oh, there we go. That was quick.
Carlos, there's a lot of beast races even in the mainline series and in ESO. It's just a lot of them aren't really given the same treatment.
Hey guys, whoa, that's me. I wonder what these people were going to say.
Oh yeah,
I wish there were children.
I should pay attention.
Scrumptious,
if you give me 1 second, I'll read something.
I haven't eaten in so long.
One quick second.
Ravel will tell me what to do. You too.
Bizarre beast folk. Okay, ships manned by bizarre beast folk bewildered and horrified the earliest inhabitants of Tamriel. Contemporary scholars find references to pirates with rat-like features, and still others who appeared canine, suggesting Akaviri cultures yet undiscovered and perhaps extinct.
Or go away.
There we go.
Who knows? Time will tell.
Odd ruining snake folk.
Killed an
Carlos, they're probably not the kind of snake folk you're thinking of already.
Saw Lord
that's just been a lore thing for a while.
Right.
They look
Here
like
to
that.
sacrifice? A limb would be nice.
I wish to speak to myself.
Then approach the shrine. Of course, he won't appear, because it's not raining. He loves the rain.
But I'm Sheogorath. I appear.
And you'll need an offering. I think a lesser soul gem, a head of lettuce, and some yarn will do the trick. Yes, that's what Sheogorath
How are you going to get that stuff?
Do not test his patience.
Ironically, the place you can find a lot of that.
I gotta get offerings.
Yeah, remember, you always need offerings. You always need ironically, you could probably go to the Shivering Isles and find a lot of that, because like there's like references to this quest, the fact that a lot of people have this stuff lying around.
So we need, let's see here.
Yarn,
Lesser shoulder, a head of lettuce.
lesser soul gem, and a head of lettuce.
Do I have a lesser soul?
Todd is kind of the, again, Todd it's the whole scapegoat thing. Todd is kind of the guy holding things together right now. As weird as that sounds, he's kind of always, he's been the guy. He was the one who was really pushing for the whole Akaviri idea for Skyrim originally. I wouldn't say Todd is incompetent. He's just yes, he makes some big promises, but like that doesn't necessarily speak to his competence as a whole.
Look,
like,
the video
I think he's pretty sleazy. He's sleazy. I would say he's sleazy, but he's not stupid. Like people have this idea, oh, Todd does everything, and like, but it's a mix of that.
Todd is not.
He really.
Yeah.
He both doesn't do everything, and he does more than you think at the same time. Because he really, despite everything, even people like Michael Kirkbride have said Todd does know his stuff, despite everything. He just makes some weird decisions sometimes, but like ultimately, he is kind of the keystone holding things, that's been holding things together for a while.
Yeah. The video I made.
All things considered.
Was just to like joke around a little, but it wasn't like serious, like hate.
Oh, no, of course. People. No, I using Todd as the funny man, I have no issue. Unlike Emil, Todd is a very public figure. He's just inherently funny. I don't think there's I don't find an issue using him for that kind of stuff, just because like there's something inherently not serious about blaming Todd for everything.
Hello.
It's always like the
absurdist.
absurdist.
Sword gem, a yarn, and a head of lettuce. Okay.
Because, well, again, Todd's just been, he's been like, heading the ship ever since Redguard.
I imagine her.
He has been, he makes the, like, the major decisions on, like, world building. No, that's still Kirkbride. Like, the individual writing is often still, but often, like, a lot of things, like, Skyrim's a lot of return to form stuff is a lot of Todd.
Welcome to the House
He's, again, he was talking about stuff like Jill's and the whole Akaviri stuff for, like, Skyrim. He definitely knows his, like, weird lore. Like, because, again, he's heading the thing. He's not... Again, I don't want to like make him out to be like, oh, he's amazing, he can't do any wrong. No, like I said, stuff like the direction of Oblivion, that was his call, and like it was in a lot of respects not the right call.
You know, maybe this is not the.
But at the same time, Oblivion was a huge success.
Maybe this
obviously, despite that, and partly because of his decisions.
Okay, so maybe this is not the best approach how to view people, but before coming to this country and like getting into the culture of like, hey, hate this person, I understand why some people do that. It's kind of fun to do that. I won't lie, it's fun to hate on somebody.
Oh yeah. No, I understand.
Yeah,
again, I'm not even saying there's not valid reasons to dislike the guy. I'm just talking about the nuance here.
You know how we
you can't blame one guy for everything, and you can't praise one guy for everything.
Not in Russia, but in like just generally the old post-Soviet space. Elder Scrolls is big, and what I was trying to say is that
yes,
the way we are. Oh, here we go. Petty soul gem, lettuce. Petty soul gem, but it's not lesser soul gem. Anyway, as I was saying, the way we viewed celebrities here in Hollywood, their personal life sucks and they kind of suck. But like we separate the art from the artist always, like no matter how crappy the person
Welcome
is.
to the Halcyon Conservatory.
If you know what I'm saying. Like we didn't look at this person's doing shady things. If you like watch like what's it called, Russian speaking YouTubers criticizing, talking about like the internet drama and what's it called. In the West, they're just like, oh yeah, this person does some crappy things, and we understand why they hate them. But you know, it's nothing, you know.
Welcome to the house.
We don't care. Which is not the best approach, but you're saying, see what I'm saying?
Right. Oblivion was always an Unreal Engine Talos style. Just dizzying on him because he craved being the public image of the company and all the reason it's a lack of good writers working. Again, this is just getting into difference opinion now. I don't think ES is really stagnated in much of a sense. I think Skyrim is actually a marked improvement from Oblivion.
Oh yeah,
even.
I agree.
In a lot of ways. In like both like lore, like I said, a lot of things like I just don't get what.
Trying to find a yarn. Where can I get a yarn? Can someone look up where can I get a yarn, folks? We need that shit. Oh, hi, Arnora. How's it going? Yes. Tomorrow, Todd Howard is gonna be using the power of Chim to make it so Oblivion was always in the yes. And are we gonna forget that this Oblivion exists or no? Todd, Connor, are you guys here?
I am.
Do you think we're going to play
tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm definitely streaming the thing when it comes out. Of course, I have classes until 7, so I won't be like it won't be immediate, but at least the game will be downloaded. And yeah, I hear you, Tab.
Okay, good. What was I about to say? You could find yarn, and if you didn't hear it the first time, that might have cut out, barrels and crates. So if you go back to Cyrodiil, you should be able to find them in a lot of generic barrels and crates.
You know, the one person in the chat. Oh, here we go. Lesser Soldier. The only person who can relate to me in chat right now when it comes to how busy it is in the semester. How busy it is in the semester.
I don't know. Listen, speaking of, okay, so my mic cut out there. I don't know when it cut out. Did it cut out before I was talking about me not understanding about the whole stagnation thing? Because he said something about stagnating. It got cut out randomly, did I? Yeah, I don't know where I got it cut out. I was just saying, yeah, you okay? You heard me about the Skyrim being an improvement of Oblivion, world building wise. Again, there are certain elements. Again, I might be repeating myself. I apologize. I don't know when I cut out. Where yes, you could argue it's been dumbed down, like the whole Nordic religion thing, that whole can of worms. But at the same time, that's also led to other world building opportunities. It's led for, again, where one corner is cut, other things are put in place, and it's a whole thing. It's always evolving, is what I'm saying. It's always been give and take with game development.
Take care.
You honor me, Lord.
So where exactly do I find the yarns again? Which barrels?
Again, yeah. Elder Scrolls Online, despite how divisive that can be in terms of especially things like gameplay, which I don't blame people at all if you don't actually like the gameplay.
By the way,
but Elder Scrolls Online is just I just think it's been a net positive if you're a lore head, if you're just obsessed with the lore. There's constant new stuff, and it's quality stuff. It really is.
Guys, my Oblivion prediction is gonna look like ESO.
Oh yeah, Jeremy Souls. That is bad.
Well, are we gonna have Jeremy Soul, or is it gonna be different music?
No, it's definitely not gonna be Jeremy Soul. He didn't get arrested for some pretty
music. He did get arrested for
do they still have the rights to it? Is the thing, or can they just remix it?
I mean, he doesn't have the rights to it. He can't really. He can't
so
copyright.
they could still easily use it or remix it. No, I don't mean Jeremy sold copyright us. I mean Bethesda.
Yeah, or if you can't copyright us,
I'm sure they'll still use. I'm sure they'll still use arrangements of the same general stuff. Skyrim Dragon's War was a massive plot hole with none of the Nord heroes being.
Goobert say bye, and Goobert says bye.
That's a general thing with Dragon War is that just needs more development. Like that can all be fixed. Honestly, it's just it needs more time. Like ESO has been doing bits, but it still needs some more time in the oven. Like you can cook with the Dragon War stuff and connecting it to modern heroes, or like not modern, but like the Nord heroes we know of.
Let him cook.
Goodbye, Goobert.
I said let him cook.
There was an interesting thing in recent Skyrim Anniversary content where they actually connected something very interesting. Goldbrand, the artifact Goldbrand in Morrowind lore, was said to have been forged by dragons of the north by someone who was sworn to protect the dragons. And now that almost feels like it inspired certain dragon cult lore, because before that there wasn't much about like dragons in Arnora, and like that almost implied that already before it was confirmed in Skyrim. And now in like recent stuff they confirmed, oh no, this guy was a dragon cult guy, and the dragons, it was
in their own narrative that I have exams coming up, and this Oblivion thing has me like, oh no, I'll be fine. I studied for them. It's just.
Indorl said, overall I'm a fan of the ESO, but the Crown Sword mount lore is offensive to my sensibilities. See, that's funny. I get it, but it's also just really funny to me that they just make up crazy lore for all these mounts. So it's just like, you know what? Why not? It's just weird. You want Elder Scrolls to be weird? Hey, here's Elder Scrolls being weird, even if it's made for like absurd reasons and very absurd looking mounts. You know what? Whatever. You kind of got to look at it for what it is.
Indorel.
No, I love the mount lore.
Indorel. I'm gonna if it comes out tomorrow,
I totally get it.
I'll be happy. I'll try to play it as much as I can, but then probably take a break over the weekend to do some studying, and then after that I'm going to play it again, like studying in around finals week when it's like I don't have any more obligations. But I'm gonna make videos about it. And that's where also
Indorel said
Connor
right,
might
bro,
come
it
in.
is hilarious. See,
I'll probably be hopping in as well, yeah. You said 11 ET?
Yes, 10.
Okay.
Maggie says, wait till release of Oblivion Remaster Special Edition, VR Edition, Special Edition, VR, Anniversary Edition, Anniversary Creation Club Edition, and Smart Fridge Edition before we ever get the Elder Scrolls 6.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, I realize, Zake and Connor, you really haven't been exposed to the mount lore. Some of these are so funny, some of these are so weird, some of these are almost go hard. Like, I'm just gonna read a random. Storm Atronach Bear. According to Nord legends, in his wars against the Snow Elves, the mighty Ysgramor the Harbinger rode a Storm Atronach bear conjured for him by his personal clever men.
That's funny.
At the same
That's
time,
pretty good.
That is absurd, but at the same time, Ysgramor riding a bear made of storms goes hard.
Yeah, it does. Let the man cook. Look, I'm not saying that. Again, I have never said that ESO is like
Prince of Madness and all that.
Like a bad game.
While I believe you should be attending to your duties,
look.
it is,
Well, but Haskell's
of course,
talking.
your prerogative
I'm gonna
to
listen
spend
real quick.
time
I can't
wherever
hear.
you
But,
wish.
yeah.
Your predecessor did have one task he wanted performed, though he never found a mortal suited for the task. There is a settlement called Border Watch that your predecessor found rather dull. This, of course, offended him greatly. They are a rather superstitious group, living their lives based on omens and prophecy. One such prophecy, the Kashara, was of particular interest. Your task would be to make the first two signs of the prophecy occur. Your predecessor already put plans in motion for the final step. Good luck, sire.
Not stagnated. Oh, because Skyrim has been re-released. I guess you can call that stagnation, just the fact there hasn't been a mainline release in a while. Yeah, I guess I understand in that respect, but I don't think it's really for any reason in particular.
Yeah, sorry for cutting you off, Connor.
The fact they have other... Yeah, you were saying about ESO not being a bad game. You never said that.
Yeah, by the way, Indro, if you have any ideas, I'm looking for video ideas, tier lists, whatever, reviews, breakdowns. I can even do dig off Let's Plays with like some segments.
Yeah. Do you know what you were gonna finish your thought with? You about ESO, you never said it was bad.
Yeah, no, I've never said, like, I don't necessarily think the lore is poorly written. I don't think that it's a bad, like, storyline or anything like that. I don't think it looks bad visually. I just, personally, I don't like MMOs, and therefore I haven't played them. So I have a natural... So I have a natural predisposition to the mainline Elder Scrolls games, which is why I have trepidation when it comes to ESO lore. Now, is that nostalgia and rose-colored glasses? Absolutely, it is. It 100% is. I'm not going to deny that.
No, I'm sure we'll see plenty of stuff from it like contradicted, but that's like literally every Elder Scrolls games that comes out.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But at the same time,
I totally
I'm
agree.
sure they'll draw from the well too. I'm sure there'll be like a few ESO books thrown in because there's just so many, or they'll like mention they'll name drop some stuff. They'll reference it going forward. They've already referenced it like other things. Like even like the official add-ons they did for Skyrim Anniversary Edition, they referenced some ESO stuff.
I am
and like all the mobile games they do reference some ESO stuff, and like the little tie-in books like the cookbook reference.
Oh, Barter Connor, it's working. Wow, Adam. Wow, rude.
By the way, in the Romerwar...
Carlos.
Look,
no, I get calling it stagnation. I get that is I think fair in that sense, but it's just it's all circumstance.
By the way,
no, Adam, I'm quite a malleable person. If you bring me evidence, and I'm willing to admit when I'm like, no, this is stupid and illogical, but it's what I feel. It is illogical and dumb to sit here and say that ESO does not count as canon. And yet I will still do it because I am aware that this is my feelings overriding my facts. But admitting that is a very important step in learning how to change how you think about things in general.
Tarp, if you're up for it, in the Romerwar says tier list ESO amount about how bad the lore is. I'd make that. It's just I don't know the amount of lore.
I wouldn't do that angle. I would do how absurd. Like, cause like bad is like so much. I don't know. I have hard times like referring to things in that terms. Even if it is something I dislike, I'm just I don't know. I look at I don't know. It's hard to explain how I look at things. Again, I work on a wiki. That's just kind of how I operate.
Yeah, I mean, my issue is that I would write a script.
You don't know.
It's just I don't have time to write a script because I have to write papers. So.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
I want to show you guys a
AI
favorite
slop right now.
Like of just how absurd it can get, and like the description of this is like
I
actually.
would be glad to tell you
again,
more.
I'm gonna send a picture. I'm gonna send the picture of this
from our
in the Discord.
And our fathers' fathers.
Again, I don't know what's happening in the game. I know this quest though.
Come to an end.
I'm gonna send a picture in Discord, and I'm gonna send it to the public chat.
Great grandfather Kishara foretold
Look at this
of a
creature.
time when we would receive 3 signs
This
from
is
the
the
gods,
Pyro
signaling the
Draconic
end
Lizard
of the
Camel.
world.
And I'll read the lore.
Ribasa.
I am Rebasa, shaman
Have either of you looked at the picture, Connor or Zake? Well, yeah, Zake can't look.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Oh yeah, I think didn't you send me this before?
Oh, I have. I probably did. I think I probably sent that in the Discord. Okay, if you clicked on it, I'm gonna give the context, the description. It's a quote. Of course, it's not a real dragon. That's besides the point. Intense hue coloration, brimstone expectoration, and a fusion of wood elf and Kambani magical techniques. Tell off theory the contract is fulfilled, and more. Magister Vartan. So a Telvanni Magister was commissioned to create a dragon, and this is what he came up with.
In case I see little monsters.
That's funny.
And like it's just this
Next
horrible
is the
mismatched
plague of
creature.
famine. It is foretold.
And
that our
what's funny
livestock will
is
fall dead in
Varkno,
their
he actually has a lot of lore. And it's one of my favorite like ESO
We
kind of
have
running
but the
gags
6 sheep
is he
in our
created a little
pasture,
species called
and we make
Vardvarks,
sure they
like an
are
artificial
well
species, and he hated it. He thought he failed, and they were so
plague of
popular
fear.
because they were so cute,
will
and
not
like he
speak of
became
this,
one of the most
not to any
successful
outsider.
financially
I'll
Telvanni
answer
Magisters
anything else I can.
because he created a
there
breeding
something
program
more?
to sell them. There's a
Perhaps
little
you'd like
creature
to
that's
know
like a
more
combination of an
about
aardvark and a
Border
pangolin.
Watch itself.
And
glad you
Daive
asked.
Fear called
could
him
go
one of the
on all
most
day
successful
about our little
failures of the
community.
Telvanni.
We are
Called
but a
his creation of
handful
that species.
as you can see. Many are the evenings we spend
absurd.
around the cooking fire, sharing stories of elsewhere. The smell of our food travels for miles. If you'd like to stay, I'd suggest getting a room at the Border Watch Inn. We don't get many visitors, but Setasa serves a fine ale. She also has the finest collection of cheeses in the Empire. Her prized cheese has such a powerful aroma. She keeps it sealed in a case.
I see.
The Imperial City is densely urban.
Alright.
Welcome to Border Watch.
We'll come back, but most friends of mine who loved Morrowind never jumped wagon when Oblivion came out.
Parts of Tamriel.
Cheese. Remember, there's some cheese lore in this quest.
Cheese for everyone.
Disappear into the swamps.
Zake, please. Oh, Adam. Oh, Adam really wants to tell you something, Zake. He says he
Yes.
has a video idea.
What's your video idea?
Welcome
won't
to
hear.
Border Watch. Welcome to the Border Watch Inn. We don't get many visitors. Please, feel free to stay a while. Take a seat, or feel free to look around. We have a fine collection of cheeses here, some of the rarest in all Tamriel.
Again,
It's
anyone in
been
chat,
a
ever let
hobby
me
of
know if
mine
we're
for
talking over the
years.
NPCs and
I've
stuff too
collected
much.
cheeses from all
try to be
over
better about that.
Tamriel, including the rare Olroy cheese. A more pungent cheese you'll never find. It looks smooth, but it stinks to the heavens and beyond. I keep it locked away tight. If I were to try cooking with it, the smell alone would draw rats for miles. It's a lovely conversation piece, though. Bye.
Alright, I'm gonna get the cheese. We're gonna cheese this game. By the way, at some point...
They got their speaking with the gods, in quotes, of the Fallout universe, like Adam and Atom and Eldritch creatures. I don't know Fallout lore, so
yeah,
you
I
guys
also don't know Fallout lore.
decide if
Some
that's a
of
good idea.
that, or... Adam, if you can write it, I can do it. I only need a script. Go ahead. You're an active Discord member. I'll give you all the writing credits. Just write the script and I'll make the video. It's the script that's usually the freaking problem. Or like people stalling. Unfortunately. But yes. Alright, let's play the lockpick game again. Yeah, I'm gonna do this quest and then I have to like start doing some homework. So, how's that sound to you guys?
Yeah, I can go hang with the husband and his boyfriend. I gotta.
Oh,
I gotta
thank
hop
you,
on
Adam.
anyway.
Yes, I'll be very satisfied if you.
All right, I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow morning.
Yes, hopefully.
We'll see.
Yes, I'll set everything up. I'll get the thumbnail and description to be like reacting to the Oblivion remake announcement or whatever.
All right, talk later.
All right, bye bye. Guys, do you want to make predictions of what it's going to be? Like a bingo? It just works! Tarp. 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 Oblivion Showcase Bingo. I can't hear you, man.
Sorry, hello. My mic must have cut out. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I was saying we should probably like play the Oblivion Showcase
I don't know.
Bingo.
Gotta be honest, I think the sleeping pill is starting to kick in, so my brain's
Yeah, almost done. Let me just finish this quest and then you can go. But I was saying
I don't have anything to add on the bingo.
So what I'm saying for the bingo, here's what we do.
But again, I'm not joining a stream tomorrow.
You're more than welcome. Anyway, well, I'm gonna play the bingo of basically Wes Johnson, Lucian Lachance, who appeared in the trailer.
Well, speaking of, yeah, Wes Johnson did say something about. Did you see that tweet where he after the announcement he was like, "Ooh, make sure to." I almost wonder if he has some role in the presentation.
All right, hold on.
I do think there's a good chance of Wes Johnson having something in that.
Look, I'm alive. Sorry.
Oh, Wes. Hang on, I can find more silly mount lore. What's a good one? What's a good crazy one?
Alright, if Fallout 3 Remake comes out, I'm playing that too. Before I play... I haven't properly played Fallout 4, but I want to play the remake of Fallout 3, because I have played Fallout 3.
Yeah.
The reason I didn't play Fallout 4 is because for some reason it bugged out on me, my Steam version. No matter how many times I updated it. But it was on the other PC, not on this one. So...
Yeah.
Gosh dang it. If we reach 30 people, I'll probably go for another hour. But we only have 25 right now, so...
Well, that's an absurd amount.
No, we had like 50 at some point. Like
I mean, but the thing with these is, yeah, a lot of these are only absurd in how they appear. Not so much. I need to find one with an absurd description so anyone can get it. Like, there's really absurd looking ones, like the like Frost Atronach Dwarven Spider.
We're gonna be here all day if this continues. I should have done the nocturnal quest first.
Yeah.
In today's episode, hopefully they changed the lockpicking system. I really hope they did.
Spain War. This might just be kind of thing better to do on the Discord, because again, the visual aids.
What?
The mount thing, like showing the funny mounts. I'm just trying to. Yeah, it's hard to do with the stream. Most of these are just absurd in what they look like, more than their actual descriptions. Most of the descriptions are actually, somewhat reasonable.
Please, 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 please.
Mara's Awe Bear. The gifting of life. Ooh. Did it do it?
No.
Oh.
Come on.
Mara's Awe Bear. The gifting of live animals is sometimes practiced amongst Mara's faithful as a sign of a couple's commitment to one another. Though bears are rarely used for this purpose, this one is immeasurably affectionate, with soft fur that begs to be petted.
Oh. This doesn't have the cheese that I want. Crap. Got him.
Its scent is unfamiliar.
Those famous for good deeds may receive blessings of it. Intelligence and magic.
Yeah, I can't believe
Oh,
this.
I guess the other... Oh, you know what's more absurd than the mounts, honestly? Well, description-wise, the mounts look crazier, but the pets, the amount of crazy things that you can keep as pets are absurd.
You know, that could also be a good breakdown. The Lord Dega says, what is this Enwa thing?
Yeah. Where's a funny pet?
I'm finally getting around to reading 5 Songs of King Wolfheart. Welcome to the board. There's a room if you... Okay then, room number 1, right next to the entrance. Sleep well.
Unholy Glow Bone
Farewell.
Dragon. Oh wait, no, hang on. Where's the other Bone Dragon? This one... Bone Dragon Construct. Hey, let me see it. It's a miniature there's a miniature Bone Dragon. And you might think, well, how's that even work? Let me read it. It's literally just a mini bone dragon that follows you around. Small bone dragon construct. This construct resembles a great and fearsome bone dragon, but is actually a product of a necromancer's art, assembled from modern bird and reptile bones and then reanimated. So somehow someone just constructed a perfectly accurate mini bone dragon skeleton out of bird and lizard bones. And it just looks like the mini bone dragon.
So where do I drop the cheese? Can I just drop the cheese in the middle of town, or where?
Or I think you need to put it... I think you just needed to open the cheese, didn't you? What did it say?
I took it.
You had to open the cheese to attract the rats.
I took it. I could just drop it here.
Well, maybe I think that was it, because then you just have to wait.
But I took the cheese.
Was it the Olroy cheese?
Yes.
On the cheat, once you've placed the cheese in the pot. Oh no, you need to place them in a pot. They're somewhere.
Like a truly
This pot.
From a display box, and place it in the cooking pot outside the inn.
What is it now?
Good day.
I
There's
did.
islands in Ebon Bay.
This
No
one
one can
comes
visit it
without
for 100
outstanding.
You're always well.
Okay, now we wait. Look at all those rats.
Rats, we are the rats.
They're not hostile.
I'm the giant rat.
Hey, Ribasa.
No time to talk. I have to get
Pet
rid of
phantom
these
bar that
rats.
has glowing eyes because it eats spices.
You've seen it. You've seen the first sign. Perhaps this is the beginning of the Kashara.
Hey, can you keep checking chat, because my chat just went off by
I'm not getting anything in chat either. I'm
Oh,
not getting
no.
really any. Let me refresh. Yeah, no one's just replying really.
This certainly seems like.
Oh, Stolas says I'm the giant
It is
rat who
unnatural
makes
to have
all
this
of
many
the
rats
rules.
gather
So
in
yeah, they're
one.
listening.
I can only hope that the rat poison I have put down We'll take care of them all.
Sorry guys,
It is
I'm
a
unable to
powerful
see
poison,
chat right
so
now
it
because
should do the
of the
trick.
glitch, but Top can, yes.
Take care.
Yeah, in that case...
So, before I pass out, anyone got any last lore topics to talk about in chat?
Let's finish this quest and then...
Or
then
funny
we can
things
go
you want me to read.
Goodbye.
Right.
You've seen it. You've seen the first. This certainly seems like one of the signs. It is unnatural to have this many rats gather in one place.
You're gonna get a kick out of this one. I just
I
remembered
can
this
only
one.
hope that the rat poison
There's
I
a
have
pet
put
cat
down will take care of them all.
called Meowny
It is a
Marco.
powerful poison, though, so it should do the trick. Take care.
And the description is just a joke hypothetical thing. This feline fixes you with a gaze that seems to say, your attempts to pet me are presumptuous. Do you think mice can stop the most powerful catnomancer Gabriel's ever known? This form is my final step towards immortality. Witness my true kitty power. And that, don't worry, the cat didn't say that. That's literally just a joke comment of, this is what vibes this cat gives off. It's just this little black cat with like wearing like.
Well, what is his rat poison?
Like
by the way?
necromancer.
These are troubling.
The rat poison. I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Thank you for singing that back, by the way. No problem, Stolas. Yes, there's a random pet cat called Meowny Marco.
All right.
Dude. So though that one also has the excuse that was for like that was one of the anniversary items. So like having like something based on like one of the main villains makes sense. It's still very funny. And the Molag Ball illusion imp. An imp disguised as a miniature Molag Ball. I've shown you that before.
Wait, they haven't all died yet?
There's also there's also the Mud Crab of Eternal Doom. Which is literally, take a minute to guess what the thing with that is. Mud Crab of Eternal Doom. Why did they have a pet called that? It was added to the game when Doom Eternal came out.
Man, why
that's
are these
Bethesda.
sheep not dying?
Oh. Huh.
You've seen it. You've
Oh,
seen
there we go. It says poisoned.
Nibene is bordered on north and east by rugged mountains. And
Blackwood Company. Take a hit of this tree resin crab. Hero Fetch. Woo, I see goblins. Oh, I remember that. Even though I wasn't here for that stream, I remember that.
Oh, why did he...
You've seen it. You've seen... Take care.
I think, guys, I have bad news. All right.
Ah, very good, sire. Your predecessor left everything in place for the final sign. You'll want to head to the center of town. Good day.
I wonder if they'll do ESO will do anything to tie in with the Oblivion Remaster, like a tie-in item or something. You know what I mean?
By the way, this is a good time to start talking about the remaster because if we don't have the HUD.
Again, I am my brain is slowly turning off, but yeah, let's squeeze in what we can.
Oh well, it's done.
Ooh, yay! It's rain and dogs.
Hallelujah.
It's the plague of fear. Old town map.
Kashara has come true.
This town is always interesting as well, because yeah, it's like just a whole
Please
Khajiit
deny
town on the border.
good works and visit way shrines
What
of
else do we-
Stendar for blessings of endurance.
More games should do like that, you know what I mean?
We are all
Like just having a settlement of specific races and stuff. Like Morrowind had a bit of that, didn't it? It had the
Yes.
more imperial places.
And orc places too.
And like embassies, it had some embassies.
Morrowind was very intricate. Well, guys, I think this is this might be a good point to stop and.
I think
well,
probably should talk to Haskell and finish off.
We already did talk to Haskell. Oh, they're right.
Oh, right.
We're gonna
Yeah,
go
he
back
just
to
talked
him.
to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done, my lord. You should have this, as it is one of your artifacts. I don't know why I didn't think to give it to you sooner.
You know what would be the best way to finish this stream, Tarp?
What would that be?
Other than not being over encumbered.
What's that?
First of all, let me just throw away something that I don't need. Okay, I can go back now. Good. Anyway, what I was thinking of doing is to take the Waba Jack and just a quick save and then just unleash chaos.
That's good.
That's all!
Turn into a sheep.
Oh no! I'm getting attacked by my own cultists. I wonder if I can get them to like a place. I just find it funny, like, I'm running and they're, like, all chasing me right now. Yeah, by the way, guys, if you like more of these streams, like and subscribe. So, I can't see the chat, but what's the verdict? Are we gonna play OG Oblivion again at some point, do you think? Or do you think the remake, the remaster is going to be good enough that it's gonna replace it? Like, we're not playing old Skyrim.
Right.
For example, we're playing the Anniversary Edition.
Yeah. You're right. I could see it replacing, honestly. Yeah.
Hold on. Look that sort of thing. Is it not working with him?
Did anyone turn into anything? I wasn't fully looking.
Like, as a kid, I just tried to mess around in this game. I didn't even, what's it called, play the quests too much. Hold on.
Right.
Maybe I can turn the gear into something. But that too. Ah!
Rat. Pokemon.
Go get Waba. Why is the Waba Jack looking this weird? Did it always look like this, or?
I think so. It was just kind of a staff, wasn't it, in Oblivion?
No,
it didn't have the heads.
It had a good model, right? Didn't it have the model?
Let's see, Waba Jack. No, this looks pretty much what it looked like.
Imperial Guard, quickly.
I'm on your side.
Yeah, it's weird to think Morrowind, Shiagoraf just gave out one of her scene's artifacts.
I'm sure this is going to win.
Crime doesn't pay. Move along.
Alright.
Alright, one last one. Hold on. Ah! Why are you running?
Hi, everyone.
Okay, I'm gonna reload so I can use my bottle still. Hello?
I think I'm gonna leave now. Again, I'm really getting this sleeping.
All right, let me turn this thing into something and then let's do that. Huh?
Still. All right. Hi. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye. That was cool. Thank you all
Bye.
for watching. Like and subscribe. Go to Discord, and tomorrow I'll see you guys at 10 Central, 11, and we will be watching the reveal.